There we go.
Peaceful annexation. That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Yeah. So House Atreides is pretty much you can't pillage anything. You can't pillage any neutral villages, but you can pillage other things. House Harkonnen is pretty cool that I think you'd like. So his oppression, so you can hover so when you click on it, so click on him, and then you can hover over the oppression on the faction bonuses.
Wait.
Yeah, I can't see your. Yeah, okay. And like, if you ever want to lock the tooltip, it says press B and it locks it. So because there's some other things that you can hover over inside of that as well. So you get 100 village resource production, right? That's enough said right there. And then at the end, you get minus 20%, and then a chance to rebel. Okay, but pretty much he uses oppression to get mad resource production, and then you get a little deficit after that.
How long is this?
It's for a day.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a pretty good deal.
Oh, it's a really.
Is this also for a deal?
Yeah, I think it's like I think you get the resource production for like a day or two, and then you get the debuff for a day or two. But there's a building, so everybody in the game has the same tech tree in a sense, but in the techs have a faction like symbol that makes it unique to them. Like there's a like it'll be different for them. So it's not like the same tech tree in a sense, but you can see like what like gives like a boost to that civ if you go this way or that way.
Okay.
But right here, gosh, I'm trying to figure out how to explain all of this. So you get villages, and you capture a village, and then you unlock attack and everything. But we can just go through this.
That's probably better in the game.
Yeah. So in the counselors, you get to choose. It'll show like what's it shows easy, and then there's hard, and that's kind of like the skill level.
Oh, it's like hard to use.
Yeah, hard to use. Yep.
Okay, so I take both the easy ones. Very good.
Okay. You know what? Take the second one and take the third one. Actually, that's what we'll do. So you can actually see what's good with that, and then we'll press start. It's a shame they didn't add co-op conquest yet. Dude, they just need to add smugglers and the Fremen to it, but they're not houses, which is understandable, but there should be some type of conquest deal.
Hey, did you watch the second movie, by the way?
No, I have not yet.
I
really want to. Alright. So you can press pause. Okay, zoom out.
I can pause in single player. Okay.
Yeah. You can pause in multiplayer too, but...
I have it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not...
So in here, your first spice field is always revealed to you. Okay. To the right, you those are your scouts, the ornithopters or whatever.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, those are your scouts. They cost you 300 gold, and they have an upkeep of 5 gold per day. Okay?
Okay.
As you see right there. Yeah, that's your Solari. You already know the lore and all that crap, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Your rally point, to the right of your screen, your rally point just shows like where you can put, like if you click on your rally point, that's where you can rally your troops up. If you click on the rally point, yeah.
Wait, but where is it? How do I...
Click on the rally point, like up, not the plus.
Oh,
but yeah. And it can show you where you can put that marker. Like anywhere, like you can put it a little bit more outside your borders too, once you start exploring that. But yeah.
I have to left click it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can put it also here.
Yeah, but you want to probably put it to... So in this situation, you're going to send... Your first thing that you're going to do is send your scout, your ornithopter, when you're playing the Harkonnen, to the left, to the spice. You want to discover that area of spice. Press escape for a second.
Escape?
Okay, go to options. Okay, and then we're going to go to gameplay. And then default world information. We're going to click that on. Okay. This is going to tell you what the wind is in certain regions and what resources are in certain regions. If you don't have this on, you're not gonna know what's there type deal. It's kind of it's like your icons for like spite. It's like your luxury and bonus resource and like
Okay, okay,
strategics for Civ. That's what it is.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Uh, so you want to create 2 soldiers right off the bat because you want to capture some villages. So you
Two
have
troopers.
troopers are your melee units, gunners are your ranged units, right? And your Cerberus are your melee like your backline units. Or
Okay.
like no, they're not your backline units. They attack the backline units, right?
I
They're
like the assassins.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
So you press B,
E?
yeah, like you like hover over it and press B, and then you can hover over their traits. So
Oh,
below the unit traits where you see like the guns, you can hover over that, and it shows you what they do to other units.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
They show you how much manpower it takes to make these units as well. So the trooper and the gunner, the trooper's like 40, and the gunner and the Cerberus are 30 and 30. Okay, and it shows you
Okay.
their upkeep as well. Standard build, I would say, is do a trooper and a gunner. Just build one trooper and one gunner. And then after those are built, you build another trooper and a gunner, and then you can venture off a little bit later. But that's a safe area.
And I'm
And
putting my guy here.
yeah, you're gonna probably put him there a little bit. You'll probably change it once you reveal the village, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
And you're
So,
always gonna build another scout. I build a ton of scouts, as you know me. I love scouting the map. I would say a general idea is to have like 4 of them out, and put them on auto. So when you click on your scout right now, you can put him to auto recon. So click auto recon on there. It should, yep. But we're going to move him anyway. But once he's done with an area, if auto recon is off, he's just gonna chill there and not do anything. So you want him to have him mostly on auto recon. So let's unpause and go scout to the left.
and I'm not building like any buildings?
Okay, so we can click on Karthok. So press space and click on your main building. So on the top right of the screen is hegemony, the symbol of hegemony right next to the date.
This?
Yes. Okay. You unlock buildings in your capital building, right? Your main base. That's your main base building, is what we clicked on, right? It shows it has 80 attack, 40,000 health, and 10 armor. You unlock buildings like big buildings that you can build at 2,500 hegemony. You get hegemony by paying your spice tax. You get 1,000 for paying spice tax. You get 600 for capturing a village, right? Annexing a village, and you get passive by craftsman workshops. If you capture a village in a special region, special regions give another 1,000. So 1,600 in total when you capture a village in a special region. So it's either 600 or 1,600.
So just by doing stuff in the game, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. And you get bonuses, so you unlock that. Now press tab. So as you see, when you reach 5,000 hegemony, these are your faction bonuses. So you get the top faction bonuses right off the bat, right? The oppression, yada yada. At 5,000, you get another set of bonuses, and then at 10,000, you get another set of bonuses. Okay. Yep. So once you go through the game,
But what you're basically telling me is I don't have this, so I can't do anything right now. I can't build anything. Yeah.
you can't build anything for main base buildings. But when you get a village, that's when you start building regular buildings, right?
Okay,
So we're gonna get there. So on your scout, you're gonna click. So villages only spawn on non-desert tiles. So this is rocky hills. So this question mark right here is 1,000% a village right here, like in this area. So we're gonna click. So you're gonna. I can't see your. Yeah.
Wait.
Yep. Yeah, you just click on the. I can't see your mouse clicker on this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does this. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go right here. Okay, now we're gonna press space. Now we've discovered the village. Now click on the village, and it'll show you the village quirks. So you got pillaging, and then 1 manpower of each building. So there is economic, military, and statecraft buildings. So when you build one of each, you're gonna receive the bonus of that. You see that fist?
The fist. Wait.
The village quirks, yeah.
Yeah.
that will enable +1 manpower.
Okay.
Okay, when you have one of each building, it says. Okay, the one to the left is just a passive bonus, where you get
Yeah.
10% from pillaging. Yeah. Okay. So
Wait.
you
And
so you automatically have that when you get the village, and it costs you 24 authority, which is on the top middle bar, and
24 authority.
yeah,
This.
and you get authority passively and through other things in the game, right? But
Oh.
it costs you 24 authority. It'll tell you the distance from the base, like how much it is base. So when you capture a village, the village after that is going to cost you more authority because
Yeah.
of how many are getting in your territory. So now we're going to use our troops to go attack that. We're going to go capture that.
They're in. It says they're in shuttle.
They are in shuttle. They're shuttling down
So like, yeah.
right as we speak right now.
Okay. So what do I do with the guy now? With the
He's just
bro?
on auto. Just let him just do his own thing now. He's gonna be doing his own thing since he's on auto recon. So we're gonna build another trooper and another gunner.
Another trooper and another gunner. Okay.
Yeah. So you just have 2 melee units and 2 range units, good for clearing. Okay. So now we're gonna move them over and we're going to attack the village. And then we're gonna focus fire on just one unit, just so they're making sure that they're on one unit instead of they could be on another unit or whatever.
I hope I clicked it correctly.
Yeah. It's simple art. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
wait, no, this is 2 units, but I think they're shooting the same guy.
Yeah, they're shooting the same guy. Yeah.
Wait,
You
can
just
I
have
run
you
it?
just have to, in order to attack the same unit. I can't see your cursor, but
Yeah.
you have to just click on their flag.
Oh.
Yeah, not on the unit itself, but on the flag.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And this is on 1.0 speed. It's kind of like a normal speed. Yeah, you want 1.5, and that's perfect. 1.5 is what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So this is probably also what people play on.
yeah. That's what multiplayers. Yeah.
Wait, I
Okay,
have
we got another ornithopter. We're going to create another ornithopter. Okay, and as you see, you see your other ornithopter. He's doing work.
He already reviewed like the whole map.
Yeah. So what we see here is we see the wind rate. Wind affects water, right? So the more wind, the more your water making buildings. They're called like dew collectors or something like that.
Okay.
The dew collectors give you 1 water per wind in the region. Okay, water is used for buildings. So when we capture this village, you'll see that every building, like most buildings, are gonna cost you 2 water to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna cost you plascrete, which is to the right of your Solari icon. Plascrete is your building material. Okay, and they're gonna cost you plascrete, and they're gonna cost you 2 water to maintain. So 2 water flat. You're just gonna use 2. It's gonna cost you 2 water to keep that building, right? Water also affects your supply of your units too. Okay. So
Supply is.
right now you see that your supply is 54 out of 150. You get
Yes.
10 supply per water. Okay, that's what I believe it is. I think it's 2 supply per water.
And they refill it by going back
Wait,
to base.
am I still into Crusaders? No, I'm not. Oh, I gotta change it. Sorry.
I replenish supply by going back to base?
You replenish supply by going to your base or to your villages that you own.
Okay, then.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to be fine. If you lose supply, you start losing health instead of supply because you have no supply.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, and now the second bro, I just put auto recon also.
Yeah. Auto recon. Yeah. Unless if you're playing like a different faction that you need to explore, or if you want to explore a certain area, you could just still put them on auto recon, but point them in direction that you can just
So
click.
do I want him to go anywhere?
Just do auto recon for right now. That's usually the general thing. It's a safe thing. But if you want to say I want to look at this region, just click in that region, and he'll go to that region first, and start exploring. Yeah.
On pause.
Okay. Okay. So now we click to annex. It says it takes 0.3 days. Every village after that takes longer to annex.
Okay.
Okay. So yep, we spent 24 to capture it, and that's it. And so we just wait for 0.3 days. And generally in this, okay. So
Okay, build one unit.
the two guys just came out, and we're going to use those guys to capture another village. Okay.
And these two like AFK now for a bit, so
Yeah,
they.
yeah. They're so the gunner is recovering supplies, and the trooper, the melee unit is getting health and all that. By the way, when it's regenerating health, it's taking away from your manpower. Okay.
Oh wait, where's my manpower? Oh here. Okay,
Yep, yep.
okay.
So it says units regeneration. So it's not free, right? Supply
Yeah, yeah.
recovering supply is free, but recovering manpower or your health is going to cost you manpower.
So do I build two more troops?
No, no, no. So right now, like 4 is pretty good for right now because your troops are costing you income, right? They're costing you salari
Yeah.
per. Your troopers are costing you, I believe it's 8 a day, and your gunners are costing you 6 a day. Okay, so
Okay,
that's
so I have enough at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah, yeah. So that's like 28, I believe, in total. So now, so once you capture your first village, you unlock technology and you unlock buildings. So let's click on our village first. Let's click on that village. So we have spice, which means we need a harvester. Okay, so you click on the building slot, and it's the first one. It's refinery. Yep, it's exactly the refinery.
The refinery.
Okay, so as we see here, allows the deployment of a harvester. So when you make this building, it automatically deploys a harvester to
Okay,
harvest
so
the
I'm making
spice.
this one.
Yep. So you click that, and you want to put your harvester. Usually you put your buildings wherever you want, but I just found out yesterday that the closer you put your harvester to the spice, the easier it is for it to go back and forth. And it always stays on the spice, but when it gets recalled, when a worm comes, it has to be recalled, otherwise it gets gobbled up. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and so it recalls back to the station, and then it goes right back to the spice field. Okay. Um, all right, and now we go to technologies. Okay, these are developments. So on the top left is your economic, on the top right is your military, bottom right is expansion, and left is your subterfuge. It's your intelligence. Bottom left is subterfuge. Okay.
Substitute. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
intelligence. Yeah. Um, so everybody has the same. So in the develops, everybody has the same developments, but they're different with the icons. You see, like our banner is on certain ones.
Yes.
Yep, yep, yep. Those are unique to us. Okay. Other factions do not get these bonuses like Harkonnen does. Okay.
So which of these currencies is like the most important?
So the most important for Harkonnen, like everyone's different, right? But for Harkonnen, it's manpower.
Yeah.
Harkonnen needs the
So I
manpower.
go
So
this.
for this one right here, there's certain meta right here, but you want to go to instill fear, okay, which is on the bottom right. So there's local dialects, and you can click on instill fear. So we're gonna hover over. So let's go to local dialects. Minus 15% to annex a village, right? Minus 15% authority. It's good.
Uh huh.
And
That's pretty good.
and all your villages get +1 water. Good.
Where?
Everybody gets that. It's good. Now instill fear. This is huge right here. So when you pillage on any faction, right, except for Atreides, when you pillage a village, you could pillage it. You get gold and stuff, but you can't pillage it for some time. But you can pillage it again. But if you choose to annex it, when you pillage it, it has a 90-day debuff, which is a long time. It's 3 months, right? Of
Mm-hmm.
of costing you 100% more authority to annex it later. Okay.
Okay.
So when you're pillaging something, you got to say, do I want this village in the near future? That's what you got to say. With Harkonnen, when you have instill fear, you never have to have that debuff. It actually costs you less the more you pillage it to annex it later. So you can have all of these villages around you, and you just pillage the heck out of them. And
Okay, so that seems pretty good, yeah.
oh, it's really good. Yeah. So I'm just trying
So I
to.
click this and then this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's another thing too. On instill fear, it says if you lose the minus 50% authority to annex again a village owned by him in the past. So if you end up losing like a really good one, like let's say if you conquer the middle, which is the polar sink that gives you a ton of water, gives you 25 water,
Yeah.
and someone takes that from you, you can take it back for minus 50% authority. So it's a really good. What's up, dude? I'm just teaching Hannibal some spice. It's very exciting actually, because I love this game and it's very dear to my heart. After 3 weeks. So okay. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna look at our other villages and we're gonna see the quirks in our other villages that we get, because right now we don't want to pillage any villages right now that until we get instill fear. Instill fear is just going to make it cheaper for us. Right now what we do is we want to capture villages that have good quirks and good things going for it. So right now in this, you see in the win region, it says 4, and then there's a little icon there too. We can hover that icon. So Solari production per research hub in the area. This is really good because research hubs, if we actually research hubs cost you like 12. I believe it's 12 or 16 upkeep. So this is pretty much a free research center area, which is super good. Okay. Okay. So let's click on the village itself.
This has unit and building. No, unit experience and building.
So the unit experience is like whatever, but the handyman is pretty good. So as it says minus 40% construction costs. It's pretty self-explanatory. New building slots is, so it costs you Platscrete to add more building slots to the so you can build more buildings pretty much. It's just building slots, very easy. So yeah, we want to capture that and get some cheaper buildings because Platscrete is pretty good to get. So you generally want to make your Platscrete, this is a good thing to note, your Platscrete income should be between like 100 to like 140 per. Okay. Platscrete, it costs you like the building, it gives you 10, but it also costs you 10 Solari. So you got to be really careful on your economy when you're making the Platscrete buildings, right? It's just economy management, and you're really good at that. Remember Victoria? This is nothing like Victoria. Now there's these things called discoveries that you see right there. Yeah.
Does it automatically take them when he's on the small one?
No. So these discoveries cannot be captured by the scouts, right? They can be captured by Arrakis agents. Okay, information agents, which we'll get into the spies here in a second. Or we'll get into the spies once the spy counter goes. But or you can use a military unit. So you can capture the goody hut, if you will, 2 different ways. By an agent, if it's in your region, or adjacent to a region you own. So right now it's in a neutral region, but we're adjacent to it. Okay?
Let me guess. I don't have an agent right now.
You do not have an Arrakis agent right now, but you can capture any goody hut, right? Any discovery with a military unit, right?
And then I get the right side.
Yeah, but I would wait. Like 300 gold's not that much. But the other one is advance the technology by 4 days. If we can, like, if we hover over the red reward, if you hover over, it says the reward. Yep, advances a random accessible development by 4 days, which is pretty good. Okay.
How much is this?
So if we go to survive,
would give me, if I roll this, it would just have it for free.
It would be the military development one. So so they're red. So it's a red icon. So when you
Wait, where do you see that?
It's just red. It says reward and it says red develop. It's yeah. So all of it could be yellow. It could be whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just wait until I get an agent, and then I can walk the bro over here.
Yeah, yep. The agent, you won't. He's not a visible type of unit. The agent isn't. Okay, but you'll start seeing, we'll see an agent here in the agent tree, which is the one to the right, with the magnifying glass, the espionage. Yeah. Okay.
Wait. I have like a minimal amount of progress here. I have 50. So I need intel. I need 1,000 intel.
No. So the agents, they generate automatically. They generate passively. So we can go into the technology tree really quick, and into the intelligence network. You see that? So we can get this later, but it increases agent recruitment speed.
Okay.
And then spy and logistics, the one to the right of that, increases it even more. Right?
I see it.
So this is really good for Harkonnen a little bit later, but uh, General Harkonnen play is to get Instill Fear. Instill Fear is just, it's so good. All right, right off the
Okay.
bat. It may not sound exciting, but like once you start playing the game, you're just like, holy cow,
Yeah. So
this is what's up.
what do I do with these two
So
now?
take your healthy units
Yeah.
and the gunner to the left as well, and bring them over to capture that other village.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, the one with the research place.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, yes. Okay, and that's fuel right there. Fuel is used to generate is to get you it can power up certain buildings. There's like those little minor buildings like refinery, the dew collectors, research hubs, and then there's major buildings that like there's like big research centers. There's like military bases that give you more power. There's economic like buildings like like there's certain buildings that will affect that region and the regions surrounding the other regions too. There's minor
Mhm.
buildings like that too, like a maintenance center and stuff that reduces the cost of your buildings by 20%, which is pretty good. But right
Mhm.
now, we're going to that's just fuel, pretty much. Yeah. When you're fighting a village, you want your melee unit to go in first because that's what it's going to target first. It's going to target the closest unit. And as you see, we can press boss. And the reason for that is let's click on the gunner. Okay, and then we can hover over. It says pain focus. It says gain up to 200% depending on missing health. There's icons below that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it has
Yeah, minus 50 attack speed, but in melee.
yeah. So it's half as effective if
Yeah,
it gets
yeah,
hit
yeah.
by yeah. So we want to make sure that doesn't get hit. We want our beefy units up front, and the beefy units have 4 armor while the gunners have like less. Every time you're engaging like a village too, you always want to attack the range units. These are both range units, but you want
Yeah.
to attack those first because they're going to be less effective when engaged in melee. Okay? So we have an option to pillage or we have an option to capture. We're going to annex this for sure.
Okay, because this is where I want to make my research stuff
Yeah, you're
now.
gonna make your research stuff. You're gonna make all the buildings are gonna be cheaper right here, but we can get cheap research in here. The research center is actually gonna pay us in this region, which is really good. And then we're gonna make sure we get some plascrete too, because right now we only can make. I mean, it might be even good just to make a plascrete building, just so we can start getting that generation first. So we want to make plascrete first in this, and then we'll make the research center. But we want to make sure we get that passive plascrete going on.
So I guess I heal all of those.
Yeah, and when you're capturing, when you're annexing, or when you're pillaging, your units do not lose supply.
Okay.
Okay, or when the icon is present up. So let's say if it says pillage or annex, you're not losing supply at all. So you can stay there indefinitely if you wanted to, but while that's happening or while there's a pillage or annex in progress, you're not going to lose supply. When you
Okay.
do supply or when you do pillage or annex, you get supply. You get a so your units are going to get a good amount of supply. They're going to recover like 50% of their supply.
Mhm.
So it's actually pretty good. And then and you see there's more goody huts that are popping up. These are popped up because those little question marks that your scouts happen, it showed that hey, there's a discovery over here. They can't capture it, of course, but they're telling you that
So
hey.
how often with this discovery, like, do you take it with a melee unit right now? Like, what would have to be in it?
It just depends on what you need. I mean, with that one discovery, the 4 days of technology is worth more than 300 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's certain ones where it's just like, do,
Intel, or this gives me a unit.
yeah, it depends on what you want, but like, yeah, you can go for intel. Let's say if you're like waiting for a tech, like our instill fear for instance. Let's say if we can't capture anymore, right?
Yeah.
This would be a good time to send our units out to get the discoveries that we would like.
I see, I see.
Yeah, like to get, and then we can say, okay, we're gonna get this discovery and this discovery, and then when we get a spy, we're gonna save that discovery for the spy.
But once I start, like, once I don't have enough authority, I start pillaging or what with these now?
Yeah, you started pillaging. Yep, exactly. Yep.
Wait, so how much authority do I have? I have two, so I can't
You have
annex
23.
anymore.
So you look at other villages around you and say which ones are good, okay?
And
And you
then the
can
bad ones I pillage.
and yep, and the bad ones you pillage. And then you kind
Wait,
of want
didn't you say that, like, if I pillage, it makes it cheaper later to annex when I get the tech?
yeah, when you get instill fear, anything you pillage after that
Oh, after it,
makes
okay.
it cheaper to annex.
I see.
Yep, by 10%. So every time you pillage it, it's minus 10%, minus 10%, minus 10%. And you pillage it like 5, 6 times, it's minus 60% to actually annex that village. So it could be really good for a hedge push later. By the way, hedge money, you win the game if you get 30,000 hedge.
Wow.
Okay? Um, yeah, if you get 30,000 hedge, you win the game. You also can win the game by becoming governor of all of Arrakis. You can win the game by assassinating players, by killing their main bases. There's also Chom victory as well, if you own 50% of the shares in in Arrakis as well. Harkonnen is really good at making money, really good because of the oppression and just making a ton of. He can make like 2,000 GPT or SBD, I guess, Solari per day or whatever. Um, the market doesn't pop up for another like 10 days, I believe, or something like that. So it just takes some time. But we're going
Okay.
to
So I
capture
make another
this.
scout.
Yeah, we're gonna capture this, and then yeah, make another scout. That fourth scout will actually go on our harvester, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. It'll go on the harvester once that building is completed. So let's unpause. Yeah. You got some deep desert over there.
Deep desert.
Yeah, so if you hover over the red symbol, so it has 7, but it's slower to, traverse over there, and you lose 200%. So it's
Okay.
very hard to traverse over there. There are operations, so we did capture this. Good. So, oh, that's another thing. I forgot to tell you about the freaking militia too. Jeez. So, press tab. Okay, villages gain +5 resource production per active militia. Okay,
Hmm.
villages suffer -10. So right off the bat, you're at 90% resource production.
Mm-hmm.
90%. You get more resource production per active militia. So let's go back to the first village that we captured. Okay. Okay. Those are a militia right here. When this city gets attacked, right? There's raiders that come in all the time,
Yeah.
Hannibal, all the time. If there's no militia in there, then they'll either pillage it or they'll decap it, right? They'll liberate it. Okay? We want to make sure that doesn't happen at the start. There's 4 different types of militia. I just recommend just doing regular militia. So you just put 3 in there. So just click that 3 times. So you can just click. So instead of doing that, you can just click that 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go to the other one and we'll
Do I
click.
do this here as well?
Yeah. You only can. We don't
I
have
can
that
do
much.
only one. I don't have manpower.
Yeah. But that's fine right there. So per active militia, right? So we're getting more. So
Production. Yeah.
So when you press tab one more time.
And they are instant, right?
No, they're not instant. They take some time, but we get
Okay.
5 per active. So we're getting 15%.
So now I'm +5.
Then
I'm
you're going to be
105.
+5, right? Exactly. And in the game, you get more militia spots. By
Oh, okay.
yeah, so the Harkonnen, as you can see, gets even more resource production just base from that, and off of oppression and stuff. So these bonuses could be like 210, 240%, whatever it is. It's pretty
I
nuts.
see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as I have manpower, I put the third militia here, so I also get +5.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what is it? What is it producing? Where did I see what it's producing?
So it on the buildings.
On the buildings?
Yeah, it's refinery. It says construction underway.
Oh,
And
so
you see
I
right where
see,
you
I
place
see.
the refinery. You see how close it is to be done, like right next to the.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I see.
it's pretty close.
Okay, so and how do I decide now which like one of these I want to pillage, all right? Like with these guys and
So
this guy, I guess.
we're going to capture. Let's capture the discoveries first, so you can see that interaction. So we're gonna keep
This
that.
one is the inter one. We're gonna keep that.
Yeah. So let's capture that one. Yeah. Send one to each.
Oh, it's like not dangerous to send them one to each now.
Yeah, yeah. Just send one to each, and then keep that other. Yeah. Send two.
Like
So
that
you're
goes to
sending two
this
soldiers.
one.
Yep. You're gonna capture that one. Yep. And then
It's
that's it.
also 4 days. Do I not want to keep this then?
Yeah, that one's pretty good, but we're just gonna get the spice stockpile right now.
Okay,
Let's just
and
do that.
then was there another one? No.
Yeah, yeah, we're just gonna do that.
Wait, where? I don't think there was another one.
Yeah, there
I
was
guess I
just
can
three.
send.
There's three in total. That's just it.
I guess I can send
Yeah,
them
yeah.
here. Okay, then unpause.
So yeah, they're gonna go do that, and so we just capture that one. Okay, let's press pause really quick. Let's go to that village that we just captured. Okay, so we capture that. Put Plascrete down, and you can set these buildings wherever. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter at all. I mean, you don't. I think one thing that kind of matters is don't set them close to, next to each other, because if there is some artillery bombardment type deal
Okay.
or anything, I mean, those are in a damaged radius, right? So you're gonna
I mean,
get
there's probably like, isn't there like defensive buildings in this game?
uh, in a sense, there kind of is. Like there's like military bases and stuff that you can put down, um, but they don't really. There's turrets, like military batteries or missile batteries, excuse me, that can shoot out. So positioning those are pretty good. But for your regular buildings, just make sure that they're not touching
Okay.
other buildings. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
But so we're gonna put Plascrete down.
I did.
Okay, and Plascrete, as you see, it gives you 10, and it costs you 10 a day. So it's very expensive, but building material you
It
just
cost me
need that.
$10.
Solari, yeah, it's gonna cost you 10 Solari when it's completed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to our harvester. We just
And
completed
then
that building.
the guy is gonna complete soon the Ornithopter to assist him.
So
Oh, I
we
have to
could,
menu. I
so
have
we
to
could,
manually deploy him.
so yeah, so we click deploy, and he goes, and he's on his way doing his thing. Okay, that's all we have to do with him. Now, now we just got an ornithopter. Okay, so click on the harvester again, and it says greed mode and safe mode. Okay,
Yes.
so he gets more spice when he's on greed mode. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, makes
But it
sense.
says only when the sandworms are nearby.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not worth it. So in my opinion, it's not worth it. So this is what you can do. You will get a notification that a sandworm is nearby. It'll be right in your face type deal. If you
Okay.
want to be greedy, you can just like you can just like wait, and you can kind of like click and manual recall them, but that sucker's gonna get eaten up. You do not want to do that. Okay, so how you can't click on safe mode. I mean, you can try, but it won't allow you to click on safe mode until we can unpause it. Oh, did you put the ornithopter on him already? Oh, you did.
think I-
Oh,
I
yeah,
might
you
have
oh
clicked
you
it.
clicked on him. Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
in order to put him on safe mode, you need to have an ornithopter. You need to click on the ornithopter. You
So
click.
I can do this. Now it won't allow me to do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. So you click on the ornithopter, and you click on.
Yeah, now it doesn't let me anymore.
Yeah, yeah. So yep. So the ornithopter, you just click on the harvester. You just have to right click on it. That's all you have to do. And you see a little magnifying glass. There's a little
Now I
magnet.
can put him on safe.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you can put it on safe mode. Okay, so
Okay,
let's
and
click
so
on.
the guy has to stay here now. The whole
Yeah,
game?
yeah, the whole game, right? Let's
Okay.
click on the harvester again, really quick. So on the top right of that little thing, you can
This?
add a crew member.
Oh,
you
okay,
see there's a crew member with a plus sign
Yeah,
onto
yeah,
it.
yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Missing
yeah.
resource. I
So
need 40 dudes.
yeah, yep. So 40 manpower. So this increases as well too. There's certain texts that you can have 4 crew
Mm-hmm.
onto them, which will increase the amount of spice that you gather in that certain region. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and there's certain like House Corneo, Emperor's extremely powerful. He can have 6 in his crew. Okay, with certain counselors and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
this is very, just make sure like when you have like extra manpower laying around that
This is
you
all probably always worth it. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, but you got to be careful who your neighbors are, which is good scouting. Think of like the Fremen as like having Alexander next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad. Like it's actually worse than Alexander. Okay. Um, when you're playing in the beginning, when you start getting used to it, then you can kind of like saying, okay, I got to do the right things in order to counter this or whatever. But you're gonna get hit hard.
Right.
Um, okay, so we're done doing that. Now we finished the building over in the harvester building, right? It's the refinery.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So right now, what we want to do is we want to build some more plascrete. Okay. We also want to get plascrete's fine right here. But we also want to make sure that we're working towards the quirk in there as well. Plascrete's always a solid thing to do, but we want to make sure that we want to get that extra manpower later. It's not like
Oh, the type. The type is like the different color building.
yes,
Like,
yes, exactly. So we have 2 economic buildings, right? It
yeah.
+1 manpower is not crazy, but it's still good, right?
Yeah. I want
Yep.
probably to max like every type
Yeah.
of building in there so I can get all of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If we click on yeah. So now we're just going to look and we're going to see, okay, what do we want to pillage here? When you're doing your pillaging, you want to do it in a circle type deal. You just don't want to do like, you don't want to do your pillaging in like an X formation or nothing like that. You want to go in a circle around, like when I say a circle, you pillage a village, now go clockwise or go
Yeah, and then I
counterclockwise.
come back when it's like the cooldown is reset.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
exactly. Yeah.
So, I how many villages can I have later realistically? Like 20 or only like 5?
You can have a
Or...
ton of, you can have them all. It just, you just have to have the authority for it. But the further away a villages is, the more it's going to cost you to annex.
Okay.
Depending on the
So,
faction you're playing. Like smugglers
so I
doesn't
want to
have
go
that.
like a bit further away to pillage. So,
Uh, well, you want to pillage everything that's around you, like everything,
okay.
Hannibal. Because when you get instill fear, and like, so this is the thing: if you're a regular civilization, you pillage something, it's gonna
Yeah, I
cost you
get that, but
100%.
right now
Yeah.
I don't have that bonus, right?
Like,
So,
oh, let's click on it. Let's see if it's coming up. Or wait, no, you have instill fear. Okay, in 5 days. Okay, so right now, we are just going to.
maybe just like one shitty village to pillage. Like one.
Yeah, you can pillage whatever you'd like. Let's see how much the authority is to cost to annex other things. Maybe you want to
74.
see the other
This one is
village
very.
quarters.
I mean, oh wait, so
So there's some that are 43, and you're
it's
gonna give.
water and 10% resources from pillaging. So that seems pretty good.
Yeah, 10%, and it's a great volcano, so you can hover over it. This is a special region, so you can hover over this
Yeah, I
special.
read that already. I
Oh,
can make
okay.
like a crazy factory in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
100%.
if I own it, I get like 1k of this. Okay.
Yeah. That's really good
Wait,
to
so
get, but you
this
don't want to
village
pillage
owns the
that.
volcano. I don't want to pillage it
You do not want
because
to pillage that until you get instill fear if you want to do that. But it's really good to capture later, and build those gigafactories,
just
right?
get some gold and some and the militia slots. This gets production and 1 manpower. Economy building, $3, and
That might be worth to capture right there, actually. 38.
this.
Yeah, you can go over there and capture that one,
Okay.
because what you want to do with Harkonnen is you want manpower, right? So anything that's going to help you maintain manpower is a good thing. So yeah, let's
Swear
send.
I had more troops back in the day. Oh,
What is that?
oh.
What is that guy doing? What you
I
doing?
think this is a curiosity, right? And I walked him here to.
Uh,
Yeah.
he's gonna die.
Wait, is he gonna die?
Hey, he's well, like, discovered the curiosity right away. When you're discovering curiosities, like you don't lose supply,
Oh, okay.
but it's a little risky. Okay. Okay, so yeah. And as you see, all these icons on the curiosities, they will have the same effects. Uh,
Oh yeah.
so there's all different icons for curiosities. Yeah. So when you click on this curiosity, you clicked on them. Now you can shift click them to in your borders.
Oh yeah. Okay. So like this.
Yeah, yeah. And so after he's done, he's gonna go straight.
But he's gonna die now.
He should no. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
Okay. Okay. Wait. And now
Let's
I
capture
want
that.
to.
Let's capture
Okay.
the city up to the north.
Yeah. So. Wait. It says 100%, but.
So now we click on it,
Oh, resolve.
and then we have to resolve it. It
Okay,
doesn't.
now I got.
Yeah, it doesn't automatically resolve it for you.
Okay. I didn't take this one, so I guess I can take it later.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a good thing. You can pause it again. Go south to that curiosity again.
This one?
Yeah. Let's say if you wanted to get it with an agent, you just can click cancel. Okay.
Oh,
Because
okay.
yeah, and it just but you'll lose progress if
Yeah.
but
Yeah. But since I didn't have any, it's fine.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. Yes, it did.
Oh, my spacebar is like kind of broken.
Yes, as you wish, master.
So we're capturing this.
Mm-hmm.
Blood will flow. What do you need?
Oh, he's gonna die. Yeah?
No, he's fine. So as you see,
Ah, he loses health. Oh,
he
okay.
loses health instead, right? Yeah, instead of supply. But we need to resolve.
Oh,
we-
you need to resolve this. Does it
Okay.
like time out?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't time out. But there's a thing. Someone else can steer your curiosity. If
Oh,
so
I see. Yeah. I see,
so
I see, I
yeah,
see.
if they're neighbor, so that's neutral region, but we can get it because it's neighboring a controlled region.
Wait, it's nighttime. What the hell?
So in nighttime, you lose less supplies. So you can click on your units, and you can see the night icon above.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're recovering supply, and then you can go on a pillaging spree now because like you're gonna get that tech. So after they're done recovering supply in that region that you just captured,
I will just go like around like
yeah,
this.
you just do it like yeah, and that yep, good.
Scavenge. Oh, I just got this.
Just to put them on auto recon. Yeah, and that's and the scavenger, the free scouts, they don't cost you any upkeep. By the way.
Wait, do I make more?
No. I think this is good enough. Like 5 is pretty good. Because 5 per day is pretty expensive. Okay, we're done completing there. As and that's another thing. We need to make sure that we are putting those militia in, like the one in the south. So let's go to the one to the south. Now you can click it twice. There you go.
And then I put 3 in here as well.
You can put 3 in there as well, but you got to make sure that so we only have 1 manpower, and we're recovering. No, and you can cancel it. That's fine. I don't think you need that much manpower to recover him anyway. And so.
Negative gold.
Okay, so let's pause it. Okay, so we have to, since we're making Solari, or we're making spice now, there's a spice counter to the left, to the top left. Okay, there's a bar that you can tinkle. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
So it says, so right now the rate for 1 spice, it is 2 Solari. Okay. We are making 26 spice right now. If you move your cursor to the right a little bit. Okay. Yes. So we're making 26 spice, which means we can make 52 gold if we put the thing all the way down. Okay? So just try it out right now. Okay. We're making 52 gold, so if we hover over our solar. So 2 is like, it's a whatever rate. It's a 50-50 type of rate, right?
So I would put it next to
Okay. It's not too bad. You just make sure you don't want to go into the red right here.
What's my stockpile? How do I see that? Like my maximum stockpile.
So hover over it. Hover over your stockpile.
3,000.
Yes. And then there's buildings that can make it to 6,000. Okay.
Okay.
It's Chome integration thing. Your spice tax, as you see, it says 80. So right now we have enough. Okay. So if you wanted to make more gold, that's fine. 2 is like whatever. A really bad rate is like 1.6, 1.7. And really good rates are like 2.3 and up.
Okay.
Okay. When you make spice tax, you get 1,000 hedge, and you also get 0.1 to your spice rate.
Okay.
So you want to make spice rate all day. There's just no doubt about it. Okay. If you
Okay.
don't, there's like some bad debuffs that can happen, so you just don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, start building more stuff here. This all they all.
Yeah. So we're gonna get the research center. So the research center is gonna give us +1 knowledge. Yep. Let's put that wherever. It only could be on the rocks. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it
wait.
can't be in the sand. Yep. It only could be on the rocks in the region. So there's some rocks that can be on the outskirts, not near the city, but like just in the city borders, or in the region borders type deal. But yeah.
Is this what does this determine? Like. When this says like depression, is it only the wind rate or what else is it?
Yeah, the wind strength. What are you talking about?
What's the difference between Hagar Basin and Red Cliff? Is that like terrain types? What does it mean?
No, it
Like
doesn't
I
mean.
understand, like here I die. It doesn't mean anything.
No.
Just
No.
a name?
It's just the region's name. Those are
Okay,
only
so-
used to. I mean, like it's just the name of the region type deal.
And then these are like the special reasons have like the Great Volcano, Deep Desert type thing. They have like
Yeah, they have
buffs and
they have special things. The
Okay,
only thing
okay.
that you want to like when you're looking at that is if there's like a siege that
Mhm.
is in that territory, and you're like, okay, it's on a cliff, but where is it? I don't know. Like
I see. I
it's
see.
yeah.
Okay, so
So
this
now
is making. Do I make another building slot here?
yeah, we can make another building site. So it's gonna cost you 100, and then it's gonna cost you 200, and then 400.
Actually, I should probably make a building here first. Shouldn't
Yes,
I?
yeah. So making more plascrete is always good. We want to get our plascrete up there a little bit, as well as some manpower in there too. Because
So
as
now
you
it's
see in
about
this village, it gives us 3 Solari per military building. So our military
I make a
buildings
military
upkeep
building
are
also.
cheaper, yeah. And you always want to play with your quirks too. Playing with your quirks is really powerful.
Economy buildings, so that's what I'm making, and military buildings.
So our
okay.
plascrete, instead of 10, it's going to make us 12.
Yeah, that
yeah.
seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use.
It's very easy. Surprise
Okay,
coaching
and
session?
then-
Yeah. Hannibal gets one for free. Yeah.
What do I have to pay next time?
You're only going to need it one time. Okay.
Okay, so I pillage this now because I get the tech soon.
Yep.
Wait, and if I start pillaging before I get the tech?
Well,
I
you're
still-
gonna get the tech while we're gonna do this, and let's click on our development tree right now. And we're going to go to Arrakis Butchers. So it's us above. It's in survival training on the top right. So, and we can click Arrakis Butchers. Okay. So survival training. Let's go to survival training first. Let's go one step at a time here. So for survival training, it unlocks the military base. So we can press B to lock this tooltip in, so we can hover over the military base. And in that region and in the borders, in the neighboring borders, it's going to give us minus 20% damage received. Okay, so
that
it's
seems-
yeah,
It's just that's really defensive, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, it's defensive and it's aggressive too, because if I put that on your borders,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and I'm attacking you, I'm receiving minus 20, so it's going to help
Yeah,
me
yeah.
out a lot, right? So
And this.
it's a staple for attacking. Okay.
Okay, and
Oh,
then
with
this-
survival training first, it unlocks the armory. It unlocks the first gear slot. Okay, the armory to customize your units. There's
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so that's cool. All
And
right. Now Arrakis Butchers. This automatically gives us plus 10 water. Super good. That's just good. Water is just good to have. Okay. 50% damage against militia and rebels. So this helps us out with clearing. Okay, we just clear the villages out, because every village that we encounter has militia, We're just
Yeah,
going.
so I lose less health, I lose less supply, I can do it quicker, I guess.
Yeah, it's super good. Okay, and rebels
That's
come.
the one that like come and fuck me in my villages.
Yeah, so rebels only happen from when we oppress, and or if Fremen does Fremen things and sends rebels through an operation or through like a council decision.
Okay.
Okay, and we gain 5 manpower when we kill militia and rebels. So it's insanely good. So this incentivizes us to go ahead and pillage because militia are there, and we do more damage to them, and we get more benefits from pillaging
Yeah, that seems
with
like
that
it
-10. So that
synergizes with the playstyle.
yep, 1000%. Yeah.
Okay, so I go pillage.
Yeah.
Very good. Wait, actually, do I have enough to make like another building here?
Yeah. You have so buildings generally cost between like 50 and 150.
Okay, so I make this, and then we said we wanted a military building in here.
Yep. We want
Wait,
a military and a
actually, it
science
could
building.
be... Yeah, it could be a science building.
Let's get a military building because that's going to synergize more with
So this is a defensive, like a...
yeah, those are
spore
missile
core?
batteries, and then there's airports.
Do I need that right now?
No. The airports are something where you could shuttle around to places that
Yeah.
have airports, right? It's going to cost you 20 Solari per unit you shuttle, by the way. Okay?
I mean, I just make this,
but
I guess.
yeah, you can make a manpower building. Manpower is just super solid with Harkonnen, and then you can make a knowledge building there later. If so, let's we can't go back to the buildings because it won't show us extra. But if you don't have enough money or stable economy to build a research hub, because they do cost a lot to upkeep, then you build a monitoring station. It's kind of like it is a detection center, if you will.
Okay.
Okay, we're about to get a spy so we can see. So let's click. Let's bring our other gunner that's to the west and bring him, closer to other guys.
To the boys?
Yep, to the boys, and then we're gonna go get a spy here pretty soon. So now we see that there's a grenadier and 2 melees. We're going to focus the grenadier because the grenadier has the
The
range.
demolition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the grenadier demolition guy, yeah. And as you see, he is blinking because he's getting that debuff.
Yes, and he probably also takes more damage, right? He's like slower attack speed and more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
he's hurt. Okay, let's press space. Now, as you see the notifications at the top, we've researched. So let's exit out here. Let's exit here. Okay. So we see development complete. So it's gray, which means you have something else.
Yeah, I requeued the Arrakis Butchers.
Yeah, exactly. It means you have something else in queue. It'll appear green if
when I have to do something.
when you
Does
have
it save it? Does it save it, or do I waste it when I don't select anything?
That's a great question. I don't think just make sure you have something in there because I don't think it does. Because I looked at the bar. I don't know. I'll have to test that out. It'll take me like a minute, but that's it. Yeah. So we have an assigned agents. Okay. So close that spine things. Or not that the thing that's appearing right now.
This.
Yeah.
I have to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go there. So this is the espionage screen. Okay. Awesome screen. So we have a spy that's in our panel right here. It says total 1 out of 10. And our next agent is in 13 days. As you see, this is a passive generation. It says 13 days. When we do intelligence network and spying logistics, that will increase the speed. This guy right here, every spy has a trait. Right? Unless if you have a special spy or you have a counselor ability, kind of like an Atreides ability that gives you an additional spy trait. Okay? They always have a spy trait. So
this guy recruits agents quicker.
Yeah, so this is a passive generates of you get more recruitment speed, which is good. It's not bad. Okay. Don't envy you teaching that bozo. This bozo right here is top shelf. This
Who's
is
that?
really
Who's that?
It's Chad Broski. What's up, homie?
Great guy.
He's a great guy. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So where do I put the guy?
Okay. So, when you put this guy in an information slot, right? It does certain things. Okay. So if I put him in Arrakis, yeah, you just hover over it. It's gonna give me +1 authority generation.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If I put him in the Spacing Guild, it's gonna give me +1 manpower. If you just hover over the slot, right?
That seems pretty bad.
+1 manpower. It depends, right? Chom is gonna give us +10 gold, +10
Uh-huh.
Solari. Landsrat is gonna give us +1 influence. Okay.
Wait, what was influence again?
Influence is in the middle. So let's exit out of this screen. To the right, where your knowledge is.
Wait,
To,
my
to the
knowledge
to the
is-
right panel, where your knowledge is.
here.
Yeah, there's influence. This influence is used for certain things. Mainly, it's used for extra votes in the council when we have the
Sounds
session.
like Congress and Civil
Yeah,
War.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, this is influence generation, and that helps you with more votes and and
Okay,
other
okay.
things as such. Okay, so let's go click on the magnifying glass again. Okay, so generally, putting the spy in Arrakis is what you want to do because more authority means more capturing and more getting
Yeah.
our villages and stuff, and that's just good.
And now I
But
can also use him to get the guy, right? The
yeah, exactly. Before we do this though, so as you see, all of these information slots, they have symbols. So Arrakis has that little symbol or whatever. Now let's look at to the right side of the screen. In order to use these operations, oh wait, okay. Hover over the Arrakis to the left. Hover over the Arrakis. Just let's see. Okay, so let's stop right here. To the bottom, it says Arrakis information. To the bottom.
yes.
It says
Yes.
will reach level 1 in 7 days. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So we need to wait 7 days and then set level 1. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's move to the right. Probe setup. Okay, we can use that. If we have 50 intel, we can use that, right? We just press the play button, right? And then it'll put we can't get that information. We can't use that mission right now, that operation right now. It takes time to get it set
But
up.
I don't have to have the agent here.
And we don't need the agent for anything right there, okay?
Okay.
But if we wanted defensive sabotage to the right, we need 100 intel, but we also need level 1 information on Arrakis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So in 7 days. Okay.
Okay, in 7 days. Now we can go a little bit down. Everybody has the same missions, just like the tech tree in a sense, but if our icon is on them, that's unique to us. Do you see the icon? Like toxic vapors, for instance.
Yeah, yeah.
Sleeper agent and stuff, whatever it is. It says, oh, we need, so if we're looking at toxic vapors, we need 2 levels in Spacing Guild in order to utilize that. But we also
So I
need,
need an agent here.
we would need
Okay.
2 agents there, or it would be,
Oh.
or maybe a Benny Gesserit. A Benny Gesserit, those ladies, they need,
Yeah.
yeah, lore. They count as 2 levels of information. Okay? So if you have that, yeah, but generally you need 2 agents in there, and then it will take time in order to actually get there. Yeah. And then there's certain things that you can utilize in the map that affect the map.
Yeah, I can click this and then
So
do
you-
I have to like click one region for this or this
so
global?
so when you so let's exit here, and as you see in the top right, it'll show your operation on the top right. So you have these operation slots.
Wait, where?
So above your developments, yeah, right there,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. It'll say it takes 3 days left to have this operation be available.
Oh, and then I can click here and select.
And
the
then
region.
you can click there, and then you can click on a region to have its effect used.
Okay, that
okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Harkonnen is very unique. You can sacrifice an agent to instantly negate the time it takes for the operation to be available. So if I sacrifice an agent for the probe setup, it would be available almost instantly. It's like 95% less time to have it used. Okay.
Okay.
When we press tab, as you see, when we hit 5K hedge, we get 50 intel by pillaging a village. So this incentivizes us even more to pillage a village. And because, and then when you get, as you see on the top right where operation slots are, there's 3, but then there's 2 X's. This gets unlocked with intelligent agency, which is one of our main base buildings, like the big base buildings that we'll get to in a second. Dude, this game keeps stacking. It's insane. So let's pillage, and our goal is to like pillage around and maybe get a special region. When we complete our spice tax, we're gonna be at 2.8 hedge.
We live to serve. Ready for destruction.
Move that guy. Yeah. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I thought.
Nothing will
Yeah.
remain. Yes. Obliteration in
Pillage, and then just let them do it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Let's press pause and let's go to the northeast of the map. Just keep scroll to the northeast. Northeast. Whack job.
Northeast.
East. Yes. Okay. Yellow borders. Who is that? Who's yellow? That's the Fremen.
The Emperor.
That's
It's the Fremen. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So as you see on the top right of your screen, there's blue, yellow, and white or gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So those borders, you would see that those are those players. Okay. So you're next to Alexander, pretty much. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all there is. So maybe you would want to send like an ornithopter to like see their whereabouts, and to kind of like scout around their regions and see what they're up to. You
Yeah,
also
send it raw.
So you also can use. So let's go to the espionage screen again. Okay. So this is all information, right? Now let's click on factions. Okay. You can send a spy. To.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. So if I sent a spy and I put it on the Fremen, right? So let's say like, go on the Fremen and go south. Go down and hover over like the faction. You see? Yep. It says requires Fremen information level 1.
Alright, so yeah, I need to put
Yeah.
a spy in there.
If you want to learn more information, you need to get level 2 information on them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is
And,
that worth it ever?
I mean, you could see what operations they have available at like level 2.
Okay.
You can see, what techs they have. Like how many developments in, like how many techs they have in a certain development.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So if they went hard eco or they went hard red military, it'll show you what colors, like how many developments they have in a certain color.
Okay.
They could show you how many units they have. They could show you, how much money they're making, this and that. If you want to assassinate a player, you need to have level 3 information.
What does that actually do in assassinate them?
That kills them. Like they're out
So
of the game.
the game's over for them. Huh?
They're over for them. They're dead.
What the fuck?
Like it'll blow up their whole empire. Okay.
Wait, but that seems kind of OP.
Well, it depends. Like there's also counterintelligence, which is to the right.
Counterintelligence. Oh, here.
Yes. And it'll show you like you have a chance to detect an operation, a chance to do this. So this is another thing, Hannibal. Your spies can get captured, right? And then they have a chance to escape every day. Like there's like a 1 to 10%, or there's like a 1 or 2% chance of escaping. It just depends. But when you use an operation, so let's click on information. Okay. Let's say if I used a defense sabotage. Okay. Defense sabotage is from Arrakis. Okay, that's an Arrakis agent. Okay, if I use a defense sabotage on someone's territory and they have counterintelligence, they can there's a couple things that can happen. They can pick up like, hey, they use this on us, right? Or they use a probe setup or whatever. They identify the operation. Okay, that happens pretty much all the time. The second thing happens is they capture your spy from that slot, from that Arrakis slot. So you have to be.
How do I see how likely that is?
It depends how many counterintelligence that they have, and it depends how many bonuses they have towards counterintelligence. They also have a like those monitoring stations, like the blue buildings. There's like the research hubs. There's a monitoring station that does 20% chance to detect an operation in your borders and to the neighboring regions as well.
I see.
So there's certain build genes that certain things that can help you out there too. It's very good. Crypto, what's up, homie? How you doing, bro? I'll just show you my defense. You're a whack job. So
Okay.
okay, yep. And right now we're just gonna go pillage, and we're gonna pay our spice tax, and we're doing good. As you see, we don't have that much building material.
Yes, I need
That's
to
how,
make
that,
more of the concrete bros.
yeah, we'll make some more of that a little bit. Sometimes you have just to wait. There's certain goodie huts that can help you get more. Plascrete as well. Like if we click on that one, I don't know if that one's Plascrete to the left. See
This
that goodie
one?
hut in the desert? Yeah, that one's
Yes,
that's Plascrete. There's
Maybe
also
I should send one guy with high supply to go.
yeah,
there.
yeah. You can send one guy over there. You can kind of do a shift click. You don't want to send him straight to the desert,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
makes
want to
sense. Like here, right?
yeah,
And then,
exactly, exactly. That one also reveals a siege as well.
Okay.
So you have to say to yourself, this is things decisions you have to make in the game. It's not crazy decisions, right? It's not life or
What
death,
does the
but it's like
siege give me?
so the siege is like a city state, right?
Ah.
The city state will send raids though, and you could trade with it. The siege will give you a certain resource. It can give you like 4 spice. It can give you 10 gold. It can give you like 6 or 7 plascrete in exchange for 4 water. Okay, the sieges want water. All of them do. When you trade with them, you increase your relationship level with them as well. When you increase your relationship level with them to 100, you can put a spy in there, and you can become like the suzerain, if you will, of them.
Okay.
And then you get a bigger bonus. Okay. If you are against a Fremen player, you are going to 1000% pillage the siege. That's kind of like murdering it, type deal. You're gonna just to kill it, because Fremens can spawn can rally their troops to a siege. Okay? Super scary. Anywhere on the map. They could be on one side of the map. Here it's scary. But yeah. Yep. And they're really yeah.
So I'm sending this guy over here. This guy
Yeah, you
probably
can
has
send the weak guy over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the weak guy. He has a lot of supply though, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah. Because he doesn't need to fight over there, yeah. And then you could send the squad. It sucks that the village to the north got revealed, but we should have did that one first. And then yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I guess I go here now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go there. That's fine. Yep. Good job.
Ready for
We're just chilling right now. Nothing crazy. Melee guy in front.
Yeah. I'm just.
conveyors of destruction. Listening.
Hey you, big pro. Wow. If you want to, when you click on a village, if we know it's 2 ranged units, even if there's or 1 melee and 1 ranged, we want to get to the range as fast as we can. They're going to start in the back, right? So we can kind of get closer to the village with their melee.
Before clicking on it.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. So now. Do I use this already? The probe?
Oh, so we can use a probe. So use it on an area that's not explored, right? And pretty much what it does is explores the whole entire area. So the probe is actually underrated. It is insane. Yeah. So you can see like there's
somewhere here.
Yeah, you can do wherever you want. There's things that you can do it for though. Okay. So it's going to search the area like it does a scout. And it's going to search everything. It's going to reveal if there's a siege there. It's going to reveal if there's invisible units there, and it reviews all the discoveries, everything. It's not going to resolve discoveries or nothing like that, but yeah. Raids, when the sieges raid you, they're not going to reveal where they are, like they are going to give you a hint of where they are, kind of like if you're going to get a notification of a raid coming to you. If you look fast enough, you'll see where they're coming from, right? So you get a probe set up and you reveal the siege. Okay, there's certain goodie huts like you see right there that you could reveal a siege that's near you.
Yes, this one.
Yep, yep. But we're gonna get Plascrete because we want building material instead of finding the siege.
I see.
But I highly
So-
recommend if you are against a Fremen player, you always reveal the siege and you just get rid of it. It'll save you the trouble later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So these guys probably have to heal after doing this, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, good thing we didn't pillage that because there's a spice field, baby. Look at there's another spice field to the north.
Wait, well?
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's great.
so I need to annex this now, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah. You annex that, whenever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
that
have to get more. Usually, your main spies go onto the Arrakis like you were doing, so you can get
Mhm.
even more. So your spy generations is gonna, you're gonna use that for more Arrakis, for more authority, and that's gonna get you going. What are you guys up
Maximum
to?
amount reached.
He just got the game. I said we were gonna play some CK3, and I'm like, I don't know if you want to teach me this game again, bro, because like it's been such a long time, and I forgot everything about CK3. Well, most like 80% for sure. So I said, why don't you just play Dune Spice Wars? And Hannibal's always
Yeah,
looking for the new
instead
game.
you can, you can teach me the game.
Yeah, yeah. So let's look at our village quirks here.
Wait, hold on. It says maximum amount reached. So I can't make more of these or what?
You can't make more. Okay, so that's the thing. You can't make more. You only can make one of each. Okay, so you gotta pick and choose.
per
Unless
village.
if you are a faction that says otherwise. Corneo has a counselor that says they can build two of the same village of. So they only can build like the research. They can build two research hubs. There's certain villages though, Hannibal, that allows you to build more of a certain of a village, or more of a certain building.
I see.
Yep, yep. So you have to be careful on, be like, oh, this can't be all. It can't just be a 5 Plascrete village, right? It just depends. That's why you have to utilize your quirks, and utilize what you're doing. Yeah.
I see.
Mhm.
So what do I make here now? It has the
Cheaper
20%
building costs.
experience. I mean, cheaper slot cost and building cost and 20%
Everything's
experience.
cheaper right here. So you're Harkonnen, so you're gonna be making. You just make the manpower. Manpower is super good for you.
So I just make recruitment office.
Yeah, gives you +3 manpower. It's good.
Okay.
All right.
And
And because I don't know if we put a manpower into our
this one has
harvester
one.
yet.
Yes, there's recruitment office.
No.
Oh no, we haven't.
No, no. So we need to, get that a little bit later. That's gonna cost us 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we also need to make sure that we did we fill up the other village with militia yet too?
Nope.
Yeah. So this is, you see how much manpower we're going through right here.
Yeah.
And then and
No.
on top of this, we need to make sure that we have to build up military depending on if someone's going to attack us or not. So we need to. That's why like when we're in game, we're talking things out, seeing other players like how they're feeling, what they're doing and stuff. So yeah, but we're not building any more military right now. We're gonna just chill. But if anything, we'd probably just build.
Right now I'm broke also. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna be broke a little bit, but it's not gonna be like when we put another manpower in. That's gonna help out too. We also can put a maintenance center in later. We're also doing a pillage economy too. So as you're seeing, we're losing -18, but if we're doing really well with pillaging, yeah, look how much money
These
we
need
got
to
now.
kind of go here, no?
Yeah. Bring them back to the main base building. Yep, they only need to be on the side. We can get their discovery. It's pretty good.
And then.
And remember, so there's a thing called a maintenance center. And the maintenance center is just like the military base. You know the military base where it says -20%?
Yes.
It's the same thing, but it's -20% to your Solari income. Your Solari Solari upkeep.
This is a good place to make it because I also get 3 gold, $3 if I make a military building.
Yeah. Just make a.
I don't have it.
No. Maintenance center is a yellow building.
Oh.
It's the one. It's in the first row to the right.
Right. I need work ethics. I don't have that.
Yeah, we're gonna get worth ethics after we're done with Arrakis butchers. Okay. Worth ethics is going to give us plascrete and it's going to give us manpower. So we're going to be doing pretty well.
Okay, so I can make something in here.
Yeah, so it looks like we're low on water. We can also get a wholesale market. Wholesale market doesn't cost us any water. It just gives us Solari production, so that could be kind of good right here too. I'm a huge fan of manpower still, but like, yeah, it's always nice to feel good that you're not minus.
I mean,
I,
this should
I
probably make the military building, right? Because it has a military core.
yeah, if you want
I
to
guess
feel
it also
safe,
has a...
build a Solari. Build the Solari building, build the wholesale market. Just feel good. It's not crazy, but every little bit, helps. It's nothing crazy, and you're gonna be doing okay in the Plascrete region here in a little bit. Worth ethic, is he going religion? That's funny, Crypto. Papa win Hell Divers? Who was playing that?
Everyone.
Did you play it?
No, I have not.
And then it's not
But
everyone.
it's
Whack
supposed to be really good.
Mm.
I don't know. Okay, the Landsrat will start soon, apparently.
Yeah, we'll go to the lens rat.
It's funny how they make like fake German/Dutch words. It's kind of funny.
No, this is
You
real.
know,
Rakus is real. Okay. Upkeep and oppression. Yeah, and we can do the oppression too. We'll get into the oppression here in a little bit. Okay. So now to the top left where your dude is, to the top left of the screen. Okay. You can hover over your counselor.
This guy.
So let's stop right here. We didn't even read the counselors yet because you just click so fast. But I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
I read them.
All right, yeah, just read that. I'll be right back. I love you. Okay. Okay. You back? Okay. So let's go to the top left again.
I got this guy. I can corrupt.
So yeah, and so there are certain counselors in the game that have like certain abilities like this, in a sense. This one, of course, is unique to Harkonnen. So let's hover over him again. Okay, so he can use corruptions on the resolutions, right? So and he's immune to this corruption. Okay, it only can be applied. So as you see, and it also has another effect. Like that's just one thing that it does, right? The one below that, while a village is under oppression, you get, extra bonuses that we could have used in the beginning of the game, but I just wanted to explain some basics to you, right? But we'll get into that in a little bit. There's a lot to be said in the game. So it can only be used on resolutions that are on elected factions, not on all factions gained. So as you see, the three things that are brought up, you only could apply corruption to 2 resolutions. Because as you see, it says diplomatic congresses, the elected faction. Private mandate, the elected faction. And now we look at research factions,
All factions.
factions. Okay. Um, it only could be on elected faction. Okay, because not you can't just put on all factions and then everybody loses land rat standing. Now
So when it says I'm immune, like here, what does that mean? I'm
that
immune
means you will
to.
not lose the 30 lands rad. So let's go. So on the top
Oh.
middle of your screen, right next to your authority bar, there's your lands rad. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Your lance rad staining, if you have good, this is, you always start off with 200 if you are a house. Okay. Smugglers get 200 after they get 5k hegemony. They become a part of the house later on in the game, but they don't have any votes, any, like, regular, they get 50 votes, right? But all houses get 100 votes. Okay, as you see, the smugglers and the Fremen have 0 votes, as we see on the screen right here.
Yes.
House Harkonnen and Carino have 100 votes. Okay. You can apply corruption and to something. So if someone really wants a resolution, right? Because Harkonnen doesn't really generate a ton of votes, right? But if someone really wants a resolution, you can spend 20 intel. This corruption costs you 20 intel to put your Harkonnen taint on it. That's what it's called. Okay.
But how do I know if like this is really good for me, right? Like private mandate.
Yes.
How do I know who's going to win this?
How to what?
How do I know who's going to win this?
Okay. So let's do that. So that's what you want, and that is a perfect choice, because you want to pillage everything. So you want that for yourself. Okay. So you apply that. So click apply.
I apply corruption to it.
So you click it. Let's just click it right now. Okay. So that happens. Now we confirm the corruption. So we end the debate. So there's a debate before the actual thing. Okay. Yeah. So confirm. Now here comes the voting process. Now we see that there is. What is that? That's a sound. Oh, you can actually click the middle. I can't even see your cursor, so I'm like, what the heck's going on? You can click the not the middle. Like, you can click on the votes, like itself, and then you can drag left and drag right.
Wait, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, so that's a little bit easier for you instead of just clicking one at a time. So
that's so weird. What the hell? Okay, so I put max this out probably.
Okay, so but the thing is, before you do that, now we're gonna see. So you see your Harkonnen taint symbol, right? Okay, let's hover over the symbol.
Wait, you mean
like on private mandate? There's your symbol.
This?
No, not
this.
Yeah, this. Okay. It shows you what it does, right? But there's another symbol to the right. Let's check that one out. Okay. If this passes, all factions who have voted for it.
Oh, so I should put 1 vote into it.
Exactly. Okay. So if it does pass, you get 10 lands rat standing, which is good. If someone
looks like it's gonna pass.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is just me supporting it.
Okay. So this is the thing that you have to watch out for, though. So we have to say to ourselves, this is, and then we go into the strategic side of this as well. So we see everybody's votes. We see how many votes we have. We have 180 total votes because it goes by 10, right?
Yes.
Now, how many votes?
Oh, you mean I'm just gonna get outvoted?
Okay. How many votes does smugglers have?
0.
They have 90.
Wait, what?
They have 9. They have 9. They have 9 votes in a sense. But they have 90 votes in a sense. They have 90 votes in a sense. Because you can use
influence.
So minus the votes on the research developments for a second. Okay?
The research development.
Yeah, and research developments. Okay. And then go to 100. 100 votes on private mandate. Now you see it's white. It's white 100 votes. Once it starts going to influence, it turns into blue.
I'm using this.
Now you're using your influence bank, okay?
So these have 9, these have 3, these have 180, and I have 180. And these have,
exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, so but then that's fine. Using an influence bank is good. Some players save, right? And they'll just, excuse me, they just save, and that's cool. And because they say, well, I'm not going to win this one either way, so I might as well just wait until the next Congress.
Against AI, I assume it's pretty random what it votes for.
Well, we don't know, but this is some strategy that we can think right here. So the taint is only good against people that have Landsrad. Okay? If people do not have Landsrad, they don't care about the taint. because it doesn't do anything for them. Smugglers and Fremen don't have Landsrad, right? Which means they want the pillage, and they pillage, right? They like pillaging. But can you beat them in votes?
Yes, they can never outvote me.
Exactly.
So the only one I have to worry about
Is Carino. But does Carino want to lose Landsrad? I mean, he can, because the thresholds for Landsrad, if we go next to the authority again, Landsrad to the middle bar, the things are at like 300 and to 399, and then it's 400. He's at 250 right now. So if he loses 30 Landsrad, it doesn't really affect him as much. Maybe he wants to get to 300, because when you get to 300 Landsrad, you get influence generation and you get influence bank, and you also get cheaper stock buying. I think I believe as well, cheaper chone buying. Okay, so it's really good to get higher Landsrad. So you have to kind of work around that. Maybe he doesn't want to lose 30 Landsrad, which means you only have to beat Fremen and smugglers now.
Okay.
So if that's how you have to kind of think of it, like you have to say like what kind of a player. It's like a player in Civ, like what are their goals? What are they trying to go for? Are they this type of player? If
Go
they're
+5 melee.
Yep. So you see, so we chill right here. So we see we didn't have to beat nothing, right?
Yes.
Because we see because we have to look at the player's mindset. We have to say,
So I kind of lost too many votes here probably.
well, you always get 100 free votes, but your influence you probably could have saved on, which was
because they wouldn't vote for this.
Exactly. So smugglers and Fremen, they are already defeated, 1000% already defeated, right? They're not going to do anything. They're probably going to save their votes for next Congress. Corneo is probably going to be like, well, I'm going to, like, he chose truce, right? The elected faction gets truce with every faction. So when you're in truce with somebody, you can betray the truce, which gives you bad debuffs, right? But it also gives you 20% more attack to them. Or you can so betraying is bad, right? I mean, it's good if you want to attack them and you don't care about the debuffs. Let's go back to the screen really quick. It's really important. Go
Wait,
back
how do I get back to the screen?
to the middle. It's between it's between developments and
This.
Okay.
Oh,
So so he's gonna go for that because it's with Corneo. If you want to get rid of the truce, diplomatically, it's gonna cost you influence, right? But with Corneo, it costs you double influence. So so it's 50 influence to revoke, remove the truce.
I could have actually outvoted him on this one if I was fighting him even.
You can do multiple things. So that's what you have to look at when you're saying, hey, smugglers and Fremen, they can't beat me. Corneo doesn't want to lose Landsrad. So how many votes do I actually need to invest in order to win a certain resolution? Yep. Okay.
Do they also get 100 free votes? No, they don't.
What? What is it?
The 100 free votes are just from this. They don't get any
The houses get 100 free votes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Smugglers they get 50 free votes when they hit 5k hedge.
But I see it here.
Yeah, you will see it there when they hit 5k hedge. That's one of their special things. Their special faction abilities. What's up, Dara? Dama. Dan. What's up, bro?
What's this? Support.
Okay. Oh, and this is another thing. These are charters. Okay. So we can hover over. So hover over speaker. Let's hover over speaker. We'll go through them one by one. So in order to get elected into this, you need to have 250 Landsrad. Okay, and then in Landsrad, and then you need to spend over 600 influence on Landsrad votes since the game started. Okay, so you've already used 80. You used 80 of your votes, right? Remember, because you had 100 free votes and you're at 87. Yep. Once you get these, then you're eligible for the charter, which means in order for the charter to actually be put into the resolutions, so there's 3 resolutions that we had, right? Speaker of the council will be put into one of the resolutions. So you can click to support it. So I'll go up a little bit on the support. And it says spend 10 influence to increase the charter, the priority of the charter by 20. Okay? When this gets increased, so there's a little 0 icon next to Speaker of the Council on the top left bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you support it, it gets increased. All right. When it goes above 50, it's eligible to be on the resolution. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. And then when you hit Speaker of the Council, it says this is the effect. Allows you to replace one resolution at the start of the council. So it's the first thing at the top. So you are the only one that gets that. So you can so before the Congress starts, like the debates, how we put the taint on there, we get to see which ones we choose to be removed or be replaced. We can obstruct one. Okay? And that's cool.
And that's the same for all of them? No.
No. So now we can go to judge. Every one of them has different like prerequisites, right? So
gain mill experience, yeah, I see, and then you get different units.
Allows the training of guards and judges. So these things are bought not with manpower but with influence.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so guards, so Lance Reds in general, they are more powerful in your borders. So you got the guards that are more defensible. They take minus 50% damage in your borders, and they're good units. And then the judges do 50% more damage in your borders. So they're really good units. Yeah, and they're very hard to kill. And then let's go to Water Sellers Union. Okay, 2 Solari per positive water. You need to have a total of 50 water. Pretty easy, pretty nice. But you could have some insane water, and if you have Polar Sink in the middle allows all factions except for the Fremen to put a water extractor in the middle, which gives you 25 water. 25 or 30 water. I think it's 25, yeah. Something crazy.
7 assigned agents, and you get 2 agents, okay.
Yeah, 2 agents. Now the Dune governorship, plus 300 max influence, 300 influence generation. If you stay governor, you need to have at least one charter, right? So you need to have one of the charters. So if I had Water Sellers Union, and then I have Dune governorship.
You can just win through this.
30 days. So the council comes up every 20 days. So this will happen, okay? And then there'll be a council. The council is going to pop up, revoke all charters. Revoke them all. Okay? If other people don't have enough votes, they have to kill you before the timer's done. Basic strategy for the Dune governorship is having Speaker of the Council, and then going for Dune governorship. So
and then you can
replace the revoke. So
how do you get this from someone?
So no. So this is what you do. You get Speaker of the Council first. Okay?
Yes.
And then when you have a lot of influence and stuff, you go for Dune governorship.
But can you take Speaker of the Council from someone after someone?
Yeah. If someone has Speaker of the Council, you just need to support it to bring it back up again. Whatever.
Oh, and then someone else.
Yeah. So you see, all of them have zeros, right? Yeah. In order for them to be up for valid, they need to have at least 50. If one has more than the other, that one's going to be on the resolution than the other one. Only one charter can be available during a council session.
I see.
Yeah.
This is kind of complicated, but I guess.
Well, no. But you see it. The game doesn't look complicated when you start playing. You're like, oh, you just do this and do that, and then it starts getting more in depth, right? It starts giving you like, oh, really? Is that what you think, Papa? Is that what you think, Annabelle? Okay, okay, and so, yeah, and then Eye of the Council, as we were saying, that's just spies with a special trait. Council trait, yeah, they're very good spies.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's probably like one of the more finicky parts of the game. Like figure those out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to continue pillaging, continue doing all your other stuff. You see this is another science thing to the left side as well. Another science trait, as you can see, which is cool. More science than there. Yeah.
I should annex it eventually and then put another research station now.
Yeah. There's also another goodie
this
hut
one
over
is
there.
Priority, right? Like this one.
Yeah. Spice is priority. Spice is for sure priority. As you see, if we go to our technology tree, can you press T for technology? Okay. Yeah. So we're going to research worth ethics at the left side. That's going to give us maintenance center, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, to the left of that. Now, if we go to the left side, now there's modular parts. Modular parts is giving us +1 maximum crew in our harvesters. So
I
now,
still haven't put the crew because I still don't have manpower.
yeah, we're getting there though. But yeah, it does take time, and it also unlocks. So let's press B so we can hover over. So this does multiple things here. It gives us +1 maximum crew, so we can have 2. It unlocks the spice silos, which is like the maintenance center, in a sense, but it gives 20%. So let's hover over the spice silos. But it gets 20% production towards the region and its neighbors. So
Yeah.
you would want to put the spice silos in a village that's between spice fields.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I had one. I had this one between 4 of them. It was beautiful, and I had also a extractor, or like it's like this big it's an eco building that gives you 30% resource production for neighboring regions. I had that one in there between 4. It was nuts. I was making so much money as a Harkonnen. I had a Harkonnen. It's a great spawn. Okay, so modular parts. Let's go back to modular parts. Press B. Experimental furnace. That's exactly what it's called. Harvester works. So this, it says unlocks a building in Carthag. All right, that's our main base building. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And these are the things we will unlock this once we pay our spice tax, and I will show you more about this. But as you see, on all of the technologies here, there's little symbols to the top right of the technology. So let's exit that. But we can see. Let's look at them. So you'll see when you hover over them, it says unlocks a building and unlocks a treaty. So if we go to advanced engineering to the right, there's 2 symbols there. There's a building symbol there, and then there's a treaty symbol there.
Okay.
So there's treaties that you can do between players. Okay. So let's click on the smugglers on the top right.
Is this a smuggler?
Yeah, that's the
How
smugglers.
can I help?
You can trade anything here, anything that you want between them. When you play an AI, there's a bar in the middle that shows if they'll accept it or not. So as you see, there's a bar in the middle, and if you want to trade something, that bar will go down the more you ask of them, type deal. But you don't have to worry about that because, if I like your deal or not, I'm going to tell you, right? But on the bottom, below the resources, right, it's going to show you the non-aggression pact. Okay, so as you see on the top right of the screen, so we're going to stay in this screen, but look at the top right of and you're gonna see like there's like you can hover over. Yeah, let's hover over Corneo. It'll show the relationships between everybody else except for us. Okay. It shows like that, like the hand symbol. That's the true symbol, right? Okay. Now, exit that right there. I don't want to. Yeah, okay. So now you see the symbol below Corneo though. That's a relationship between us.
Yes.
Yep. We're in truce with them. With everybody else, there's the swords, right? That means we're in conflict with them, okay? If I don't want to be in conflict with somebody, I can send them a just regular truce, which is the blue thing. Okay? That's a non-aggression pact. If I want to add a treaty, like another treaty with them, like, some kind of like, pact, like you can go north a little bit to the yellows. Yeah. I can send him agreement. And these agreements will cost,
And we get both of us get this.
Both of us get this, yes. Certain factions benefit more from an agreement than others. But if you want to kind of like sweeten the deal up, you can be like, hey, I'll send this over to you. And they're like, well, that's just too good for you. And you'd be like, well, hey, what do you want with it? I'll give you like 1,000 Solari for this agreement, And they can't, and the agreements, they can be revoked after 7 days. So if I send a treaty, so this is the thing, Hannibal. If I send you a treaty, just like a blue treaty, right? The non-aggression pact. The only way it can be removed is if you betray it. Okay? If you purely just betray it, which means you'll get mega debuffs for with economy-wise and influence-wise, but you get 20% attack to me, plus 20% for betraying it. Okay? Okay. But if you want to do it politically, right? If you want to do it the right way, after 7 days of the truce or the pact, it'll cost you 50 influence, 100 if it's with Carino. Okay,
Okay.
so you could be like, hey, I just don't want to do this anymore. Whatever. Okay, cool. And then you can send another pact later if you want to. But if someone's benefiting too much, or you want to pillage them, attack them, whatever you want to do, you can do what you want. But yeah, that's the trading screen right here. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the AI is super abusable now.
Oh,
Like,
1000%. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the AI. I mean, the AI is strong and on insane mode, of course. I mean, it's like Civ, right? I mean, if you figure out a way, it's just gonna do it. But I believe most games are optimized for an average player anyway. So.
This is every
This
single unit?
This is the armory. Okay. This is the armory. Okay. So you can have 2 slots. Okay. We unlock the first slot in survival list. Okay. Survival gear, survival training. Okay.
Yeah.
These will be whatever type of style that you want. You can choose. Okay. There's certain ones that are better than the others, and you can customize to how you want. These are all of your ground units here. There are air units. I guess a probe is somewhat of an air unit.
Can't really do it. I mean,
Because you can't declare while survey ticks away. Yeah.
Minus 50 health per day while in combat.
You get 30% attack speed, but minus 50 health per day. So if you can see, like so let's click on the building units tab to the right. The first thing that we clicked on in the game, pretty much.
Building. Oh, this.
Yep. And then, okay, right here. So let's chill right here. So it says trooper, and it'll say there's 400 health. Okay?
Hmm.
And then 75 attack. Okay? And then there's 4 armor. Okay?
Mhm.
So it's 50 health from that. So you can this just shows you how much health there is on there. So
But
we can-
how this like you lose 50 per day while in combat, but you're not in combat like often, right? Like it's only
it's
what,
only
like-
in combat.
yeah.
Okay.
And like right now that seems really good because I'm like the combat is very short.
Yeah, the combat is very short, but you got to say like how much. But every time you're doing that, you got to say, like
Yeah, I guess
the average
you
combat
probably
is
make
going.
it.
You're going to be losing 50 health, right?
Yeah.
So you got to say to yourself, how worth is this now for me? And
Yeah, probably not very
so-
because I killed them anyway. I
so
don't need
the-
attack speed.
yeah, if you're doing that for like all of your units, what about your ranged units that are never getting hit? Now, in a sense, they're getting hit, which means now, like when you go back and repair them, you're spending manpower, right? And that's not that great. But like it's you can like mess around with this, but generally I would put I think Scar and Armor needs to be changed up a little bit, but like I think Immortality is just you just click Immortality just
The
because
morbid climax.
yeah, just for later because it's just annoying for other especially if Fremen's next to you, right? This one heavy loads is good, and then there's also like a ones where you get less health, so there's a less
Yeah.
health option, and the
Yeah,
reason
this
why that like blood thinner, the reason why that's good is because if you click on the gunner itself, so let's go click on the gunner really quick. Okay, gain 200% attack or power depending on missing health.
Okay, yeah, that's really good.
Okay, but you see what you careful when you do that, you whack job. Try to
Why?
try to do it again.
Oh, it costs 1k. Oh.
Yeah. So when you
Among
click,
Us.
yeah.
Wait, that's so much. What the hell?
Yeah, it is a lot. That's why I said calm down. Yeah, we're broke now. Okay. So so right here it splits up into 2. So we could press B and we can like, hover over the Unchained Cerberus, and then you can see, what that does. and it's just
Oh.
it's just another unit pretty much. But it's just
mean,
like
at
you can
least-
you can do
Yeah.
that. But that's pretty good.
I just invested all my money. Huh? Unlucky.
Yeah. But when you clicking on it, the first one, when you put the first one in each slot, it's free. But if
Okay.
you change them up,
Yeah,
it costs you.
I saw.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, this game doesn't matter. Like
This is
I mean,
a training run.
this is pure training. Okay. Um, we're gonna pay spice tax. So just do your thing. See what you're doing. Like you need manpower, right? We need to continue
it's-
pillaging. We're gonna get more supplies. So let's bring our other trooper from the north to the south. How much does it cost? It costs like for the spice field up north.
I should have it soon. 670, I think. 60. Wait, I click here.
61. Okay, so this gives us enough time to go pillage
This-
Geolod, yeah, Allah. And then so let's make sure that we have just like about 75% supply at
Oh,
least.
not quite.
Yeah. So let's bring up that trooper to the north, rendezvous back with the other homies.
Sir? Yes, master.
Yeah. Up in the front. We have Plascrete, we can build something. Okay, let's go to the left. Oh wait. Yeah. We can get the manpower right here. So let's buy the Plascrete in there. Okay. And so we can build two. No, so what we want to do is like, what are our village quirks?
And this was manpower for each type. Oh yeah, so I want a blue building. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's
Can I
research
even
center,
afford this?
but that's exactly what I'm saying. So remember, I said there's a monitoring station.
Yeah.
Monitoring station costs no upkeep, at all, right? It's just there to fill in the village quirks,
Okay.
but it's also good for like some of your forward cities or something that because you don't want you want to capture spies, that's for sure.
Yes.
But watch this. Press oh wait. Where is it at? Press technology. Go T. So as I said to you before, spies have a chance of of escaping, right? So when you capture a spy, they have a chance of escaping every day. They have like a 1% chance of escaping. Some crap like that. Now let's go to our subterfuge, like our intelligence no, you whack job. Stay there. Technology.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, you wanted to go?
Yeah. And go to enhanced questioning. Press B. Hover over interrogation center. So 100% chance to brainwash captured agents.
I get them done.
Yeah, you get them. So brainwashed, what it does is you capture the spy. Okay, let's go. I don't think it tells you, but the spy is 90% effective. Okay.
Yeah, it had me somewhere. The brainwash I saw earlier.
Yeah. So
It was
so
like in my where was it? Here, brainwashed.
yeah. There you go. Perfect. I was wondering if it said it there, but yeah, it does have that icon. So 10% of every resource. So are these agents good? No,
I mean, less good than mine, but they're free, right? So
they're free. But what do we do with free agents like that?
just put them on the discoveries, I guess.
We sacrifice them.
Oh right, with the Harkonnen.
Yes.
event,
We
yeah.
sacrifice them. So now let's press tab again. So after killing 20 non-mechanical enemy faction units, we receive a free brainwashed agent.
Oh, so I have an incentive to like rush someone. Also.
Okay.
I guess.
You don't have to. You really don't have to as Harkonnen. But like your army is like it's okay in the beginning, but it gets insane late game, and it's only countered by Carino pretty much. But no, press tab again. Stay there. You're getting antsy. I see you. I see your energy, Hannibal. You're crazy. You're in a cage. You want to be free. Okay. Whack job. Okay, so sacrifice agents at 10k hedge. Give a chance to not consume an operation on use. Do you s-
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we sacrifice the agents. So let's go to the agent screen. Okay. All right, and then let's go. So like toxic vapors, for instance. So no. So you see where probe setup is, right? Like the first one. You could put an agent in the slot, and then don't do that right now, of course. But like later on, you could put it in the slot, and you press the sacrifice agent, and you get that operation right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you hit 10k, there's a chance when you actually use the probe setup, it doesn't go away. It just refreshes after a certain time. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can use this on really big operations like toxic vapors, sleeper agent, whatever, defensive breaches, administrative burden. You can use that. And
Should
you
I
can,
keep doing this, by the way? Should I keep spending my enter?
no. So what I do, so there's a really good thing to do. So I have strategy with like pillaging. So my first agent goes on Arrakis all day because it's just good, right? My second agent goes on Chom. The reason it goes on Chom is because to the right you'll see. Okay, so we'll do a little matching here. What does level 1 Chom get me?
Wait, how do I see? It says level 0. Max level and speed of increase, so it buffs the other spells.
So what does Chom information give me? What operations can I use with level 1 Chom? Let's match here. So this is your
Wait.
quiz.
This icon? Wait, where does it even say? Fremen, Smuggler. Oh, it's these. These orange ones, I guess. No, it's this one, Administrative Burden. Wait, where does it show?
So administrative burden takes level 2 Chom. I'm looking for level 1 Chom.
Oh, it's combat drugs, scavenger team, and...
Okay, that's good. So you pass the quiz. Good. So scavenger team. Okay, let's go to scavenger team. The reason why I like this, so it converts 20% of the max health of any dying military unit, so any units, even yours, into Solari. So when you're killing the units, the militia, you're getting Solari. Okay.
So I put this on the thing and then I pillage, and then
and you get 20% additional resources from pillaging the village. So pillaging becomes very lucrative when you're getting the scavenger team. By the way, when you get 5k hedge, you're getting 50 intel by pillaging a village. Scavenging team takes 100. So when you start getting passive intel and you start pillaging, you don't even need that much, where you just do scavenger team, right?
Okay.
You keep stacking and you keep going. Bro, there are counselors for Harkonnen. His name's Peter DeVries. And he ends up every time you sacrifice an agent on an operation, right? It gives you 15% cheaper next time you use the operation, and it stacks. And it also gives you gold for your remaining agents. So let's say if I sacrifice the agents and I had like 5 agents, I get 300 Solari just right away, which is kind of, it's like, that's a little niche. It's like whatever, but it's 15% cheaper in Solari and Intel. So you get some of these crazy operations, these 500 Intel, 500 Solari operations for like 200, for like 150, like later on. Not assassinations, but
you can't? It's only the wait.
It's only like the, well, I'm not sure. I don't think it doesn't. You wouldn't want a faster assassination, like what I mean by that is like when you sacrifice an agent, you get the operation right away,
Yes.
right? But if you don't sacrifice an agent on an operation, it takes a couple of days to get ready, right? Assassinations and infiltration cells, they're already fast to get ready. They take like less than a day to get ready. They take like a day to get ready, and then you can just use it. But some of like the other operations, like toxic vapors, sleeper agents, administrative burdens, they take like 3 freaking days to get ready. So it's kind of like, and that's really balanced. But like with Harkonnen, you could be like, I want them now. I'm willing to sacrifice and kill. It just goes well with like how crazy it is. So yeah. Okay, so let's get out of that. Where are we going? We're gonna go ahead and pillage the thing to the right, and then we're gonna rendezvous back to the base, re-up on supplies, and then we're gonna go up to the spice field and get some more cash. Okay, so we got notification. Okay, so where is this guy coming from? Okay, so raiders can come. Each raid suffered Okay, so let's proc a probe. Yep. So let's go to a. Yep. We can click right up. No, no, no.
A
Probe.
probe.
The probe setup. The operation.
Oh,
Yep. Click that. And you also can click. So like we can. So click on the little picture. Click
which
on.
picture?
No, no, no. The portrait to the left. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I could put this by it.
Yeah, and it shows you where they're located. So that bottom right icon says he's on Arrakis slot. Do you want to use this one or which one do you want to use?
Yeah.
So that helps out a lot. But right
But
now,
do I want to do this? No, I just put
no,
this,
no, no.
right?
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to put that guy in. So just press cancel, and you just you just want to click on the exactly the 50.
Like, it's 3 days until I can use it, no?
Only discounts for the same faction. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And you're only going to assassinate like once or twice, if anything. What's up?
It takes a while to get ready, no?
Yeah,
Like,
that takes
probe.
3. So you see, it takes 3 days to get ready, unless if you sacrifice an agent. So we got to remember the region that this guy's coming out of, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this region,
Yeah.
Chai Hills.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But he's too weak, no? He can't do shit.
Well, no. That raider can 1v1 one of your regular guys, right?
But I have 3 bros, you know?
But you have 3 of them, so you're good. So you don't have to really worry about this raid at all. But there are some, there's decent raids, and then there's renegades that are nuts, and that will literally liberate and pillage your villages like you wouldn't believe. So you got to be careful on that. And it gets really annoying. Like Hannibal, I'll be fighting, and a renegade base will just liberate my village without me even freaking knowing, and it just it's so crazy. And you can't recapture your village once it gets liberated. You can't recapture it for like until like 15-20 days. It's nuts. And then all your buildings are just about to die too. Your buildings slowly start losing health, so you got to be very aware. See, and they lost the health, and then they're gonna regain the health back.
Yeah, these guys, yeah. Wait, what? I got experience, I guess that was, yeah? How do I see
Infiltration cells.
experience?
Oh yeah, the cell searching is good. Yeah.
How do I see experience?
I think it's hover over the portrait. No. Hover over above the icon, like yeah, there you go. There it is, right there.
Oh, yeah.
And more experience just means more damage and more health.
Okay, but they win this, yeah?
Yeah, they win it. But but we hover over the raider, right? He has elusive motion, so he's gonna be harder to take down the more units that are targeting him.
Oh, okay.
But he will eventually die. It's just gonna take freaking forever because he's really beefy. Let's pillage. And let's go to do you see the village up to the north that's pillaged?
Yeah.
Click on that, and then hover over the 49. As you see, Instill Fear is -6,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when you're doing that, it's going to increase even more because you're going to keep pillaging
So it
more
would
and
have
more.
probably been better to pillage this one time instead of this one, no?
We're just going to capture it anyway. We didn't see that when it got revealed when we started this cycle pillage.
I
Yeah,
guess.
so it's fine. Either way, you want to capture Spice ASAP. Yeah. Then we
Oh, I
rendezvous
go
back.
back to
We
the
can
queue
actually go to the village up to the north because it's going to regain supplies either way. The
you
village
mean
north,
this one?
the village north of the base. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Now spice taxes is going to be paid off here in about a day. Yeah. When this happens, you'll see like a buff, and you'll also get 1,000 hedge when you complete spice tax.
Okay. I'm leading, look. Wow, the coaching's paying off.
Wow.
I don't really have many more slots right now. I could open this one.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah,
should.
it's cheaper. 40% off is extremely cheap. So right now, so there's a dew factory, okay? The dew collector. 1 water per wind strength in the region. So is this good?
4 is okay, no? Like only this one is better.
Yes. Yeah, yep.
Right.
So at least three, and I say it's
Okay.
viable. If yeah, it's just good. But yeah, 4 is good. 5 is amazing.
So do I heal these guys for a little bit, or do I like?
Yeah, yeah,
instantly
yeah.
go?
Just make sure they regain supply, and you're good.
We'll run there.
Okay, they constructed, but this is way too expensive.
It's way too expensive. Yeah.
When do I
So
start oppressing the bros? That's
yeah, yeah.
like,
So
not
you
the-
can start oppressing, and yeah, we can give that a try. We also have enough manpower to put a crew
Oh
into
yeah,
one of our
yeah,
thing too. Yeah.
No, I just
Oh,
oppressed.
oh,
I think
you
I-
oppressed. Yeah. So that costs you 20 manpower to oppress. Yeah.
I have good increase now. So
But you did get a lot of income from this as well. Watch, dude, Hannibal, watch this. Okay, so press technologies. The reason why this oppression is nuts, watch this. Wait. Okay, wait. So press exit, go to the village that you just oppressed. Okay.
yes,
Okay, hover over the oppression thing that you're doing right now. Okay.
100% resource and
Yeah.
20.
Okay, so the rebels. When the rebels arrive, right? Your village
Yeah.
needs to be cleared of the rebels. The only way you can clear the rebels out is with your military, right?
Look at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's press technology. Let's go to T. Now there's a thing called martial economy in the top left. Okay. So +1 militia slot. So it's something that we want because the more militia slots we have, we get a +5% increase, remember?
Constantly uses oppression for free. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And guess what? Well, no, read it more.
Militia fight rebellions. Okay. How
Your
much does it-
militia inside fight the rebellions.
How much does that cost? That's really broken.
It's really good. Okay. So it always uses oppression. It's always cooking. Your militia fight the rebellions. Plus, you get another militia slot.
So am I supposed to rush
So,
this like after?
1000%
like, right
rush it. Yes. Okay, and then
Okay.
press tab. Now you see over here. Remember, our villages get 5% resource production per active militia.
now? Oh yeah, the militia was also.
So we get another slot right there. So it's increasing even more.
Yeah, that's
Super good.
crazy.
So we have to. So if we're going to, that's why I say, when we rushing oppression. So like, look at our counselors, right? Okay, that guy. Oh, did you read this guy? Right, you read this, right?
Yeah, I
so
read the book.
I mean, so the first guy. Let's read him really quick. The 2 manpower is super good. It was actually 3 manpower, and they nerfed it. I swear they added the 3 manpower, and then they put it down to 2 after like a week because it's super good. It's a free building essentially, no maintenance cost, free building. Your units are faster, and you're using operations like crazy. So the armor is really good. Okay,
Mhm.
let's go to the guy to the south now.
I read this while you were gone. This
Okay.
Is the guy that
Yeah, yeah. So the oppression, right? 100% recruitment speed. So you want. So this is a thing that I would do. There's another counselor that you can kind of combine them with. There's another counselor that when a village is under oppression, it constructs buildings 200% faster. Okay, and it gives them another couple buffs. It gives you manpower per empty building slot and all that. So
Yeah.
what you would do is you would capture the village, oppress it immediately, so you get 10 free manpower, and then you would put the refinery down, build a refinery like crazy, as well as getting 100% recruitment speed towards your spy, so you can put it
Oh,
on.
yeah,
so
yeah,
you can
yeah.
put it on Arrakis and
Yeah, that's
start.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So you can keep going. So, like the first
So,
paragraph, yeah.
How quickly should I have done this? I feel like this
Well,
is like the
like for me, I wait until I
You
get
get
the
the
office
check?
of orders because it costs you 20, but because the office of order, it uses it for free. So why would I want to
But
spend
still,
the
this-
20 manpower
I mean,
right
because
now?
this gives insane yields, no? Like,
It gives insane yields, but it depends on like how much
I mean, it's risky because if it rebels, then it's fucked, right? Like,
Yeah.
if my dudes are like here raiding and then it rebels,
Yeah.
I don't have spies, I don't have shit.
well, like when it rebels, your buildings don't work. So
Yeah,
so you got a
And then I
20%
can't pay the
chance
tax
of getting
maybe.
0 yields, right?
Yeah.
So, and the Office of Order, Office of Order costs upkeep and 6 manpower upkeep. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying it uses the thing for free, and I was gonna get into that.
Am I
So-
supposed to start building
So
this now?
you want to start getting a good base. This is a very cool part. So what do we see here? Before we click on that, exit that for a second. Just stick right there. What do we see right here?
It's the same as.
So we see it says buildings, right? And as you see, they're in little sections. Okay.
Yes.
So we see we have a 3-piece section. We have a 2-piece sections. We have two 2-piece sections, and we have a 1-piece section and 3 at the bottom. Okay, right? These are districts. As you see, it says district 0 out of 3. Let's go to the one little spot.
This.
Yep, district 0 out of 1. Okay, just keep that in mind. These are districts. So there's one district.
They each have different.
Yeah, so let's go to the right really quick.
So it's the same buildings, but they have different like bonuses.
Yeah, you see. Let's go to the far right where it says economy and military and statecraft to the right. So it shows you if I put, let's say, one yellow building in that one district slot.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
so you can only get this one time. This triple.
Well, you can get it 2 times.
No, the triple one. Can you?
You can
one?
get the
no, yeah,
the
right,
triple
that's
you can get 2 times in this one. The double you can get 2 times, but the single one you only can get 1 time.
So what's like 10 20 max health seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, votes also I guess is pretty good. And then, I mean, I don't
10%
know.
so pretty much in a Harkonnen build, what I like to do is do 3 yellow, 3 red, 2 blue, and you could do another 2 blue probably, right? Because you get so much influence in but you get a lot of intel as well. Because if you have 2 blue, it is 2 influence and 5 intel generation.
I see.
So this is really cool. So you would want to click and you see, like, click on Carthag. You see, you're crazy. You just want to play. I see you. Yeah. So but you have to say, okay, how am I gonna play this? You can play however you want, but 10% Solari is just really good. It's just really nice. If you want it flat Solari, then you can go for 2 yellow, and that gives you 30 gold or 30 Solari per turn, right? So it's a nice flat gold to get. 10% Solari, of course, scales more, but you get 30 Solari faster. If you wanted to say, hey, if I wanted to.
Do I start with one yellow building to get this?
Well, it depends on how you're going, right? It depends how many buildings you're gonna build. Are you gonna go for 3 yellow this game? What 3 yellow buildings are you gonna put into that slot?
I assume that if my build is 3 yellow, 3 red into 2 blue, that I would start like this, right? Because
you can. Yeah, you definitely can do that. But you got to say to yourself as well, like, hey, what have I researched? What am I going to research? What am I going to heavy research? Because you want to make sure that 15% research is going to be put into effect. So yeah, you can definitely go the first yellow, but let's check our yellow buildings out. Let's see what's available.
I can do So there's administrative hall and recycling lots.
Okay. You tell me which one you think is good.
This seems extremely good because of authority.
Yes.
And this, I don't know, I'm not capped on water right now.
That's just from the dew collector. So you get 10 water instantly, and then you get +1 for every dew collector.
But I can make a dew collector. I can't make a building that makes authority. Yeah?
But 30% authority production, the spies that go to Arrakis generate you the authority, right?
I mean, this seems better to be honest. But
And
I don't know. Maybe...
And you get 3 Solari production in villages. So let's see if 3 Solari, or 3 villages equals how much?
9.
Nice, thank you. Yeah. So you instantly get that much.
This must be very impressive for someone with an American high school education that I can solve that riddle.
Well, I mean, it's just good. You whack job. So, but I'm saying like that. You see how much it pays off. So I'm spending how much to get the administrative hall? 1,500.
Like 1K.
Yeah, 1K, and then I'm also spending 500 plasticry, right?
Yeah.
So that's how much you need to get. But what I'm saying, Hannibal, this is also effective too. So click on Carthag. Click on the administrative hall. Hover over it again, right? So it's 1,000, and then it's also 500 plasticry. Okay. These yields, or this amount, gets affected by the congresses as well. So remember that there is minus 50% building cost.
Oh, so you try to make it in a congress.
So like if you're going to go hard into that and you're going to win, it's also benefits you being doing things right politically as well.
Yeah.
So it'd be 500 gold and 250 plascrete. So you would build as much as you can in your main base and get those bigger bonuses, right? Because now let's say if I have 4 villages, right? And I'm making 12 Solari, right? And it's going to pay back 500 quicker than it is going to pay back 1,000 quicker, right? It's just going to feel good. And then the 30% authority is just, it's just so good. Administrative Hall is literally what every faction should build first, because there's also an upkeep as well. It's upkeep of 10 too. So in a sense, you're only making 2, right? If there's 4 villages, you're only making 2. But it's always good to have that, because you're going to get resource production for additional resource production for oppressing. You're going to get additional resource production from having more militia in your buildings, etc. So that's always good to have. And yeah, 30% of authority, it's just like you capture more, you build more, you produce more. It's just like you just keep on stacking.
I mean, I probably would like start like this then as soon as I have it.
1,000%. Yeah.
Oh, the bro is here. What the fuck?
Yep. So you're gonna have people scouting all over. They're just like flies that you're just shooing away. Okay. So you see there's a Fremen unit to the right.
Yes.
Okay, that's their version of a harvester. Okay? They don't attract any sandworms, what they're doing. They don't have to be adjacent to any
Oh,
of
they
it.
just come to my shit.
Yeah, they can do whatever. They don't have to capture that territory or nothing, okay?
Right.
Very annoying. Dude, the game's gonna blow your mind when you see like the other factions and what they can do. It's so cool. It's so nuts. Are you enjoying it at least, or what?
Yeah,
What are your
it.
thoughts? Like,
No, I like the game. It's pretty cool. Like,
yeah,
I wonder what the combat is like.
it's good. Yeah, there's some combat. The combat gets even crazier when you put in the operations.
Right.
Like it turns the tides of the battle, because like it's low scale. So like when we click on the first thing that we clicked on with the military units, like like to build them. Okay, as you see, like the Cerberus, for instance, they have requirement 3. That's 3 combat power. So you have a certain amount of combat power.
Where do I see that?
So no, go to Cerberus. It's to your right. So the Cerberus, and then to the right of that, below your scout queue. You see your scout? There's 14 out of 40. Yeah.
Yes.
You have a base of 40. This gets increased with doing by researching red tech and by building red tech buildings. But not buildings, but main base buildings. So let's go to our technology and recruitment initiative. Okay, so that's +5 combat point right there. Let's press B.
Is that daily then? No, it's just general.
It's a flat +5. So that 40 turns into 45, and you also get +20% manpower production. That's flat. That's good too. Okay, and let's hover over command post. Now you get +10 command point, and your military is cheaper for upkeep.
Yeah.
Super
That's
good.
Really good.
Yeah,
It's
good. Yeah. And then you can go down even. Stay right there. Now let's go to one. Let's put parallel training. Now you get +2 training slots. Okay. And then it also unlocks a military academy where you get another 2 training slots, and your units regenerate even faster. Okay. So you have 2 training slots right now. When you get parallel training, it turns into 4.
Yeah.
And then it go to 6. Okay.
So that's probably important later when you're like actually fighting. And
yeah, when you're fighting and you need
have
to
like a unit cap. Where can I see that?
The unit cap
That is
the unit cap. Command point is the unit cap, right? So it's not like high scale, like I have 1,000 units. It's like you got to pick your units correctly. You got to make sure you have the right like gear, for your slots that we were doing. That we spent it.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that you're doing the right things and say, hey, this is what I'm up against. What I need to be, doing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's certain armies that just have certain spikes. Like the Fremen have insane power, absolutely insane power in the beginning part of the game. They're super oppressive. Like they are so crazy. But then they fall off later on in the game, right? Like the simming just gets to them, right? It just depends. Oh, I'll tell you something cool about the Fremen, because I played Fremen for the first time. I will never play the Fremen, but I play them for the first time because I got them in random. But what you can do with them is when they hit 5k hedge, if they are surrounding a deep desert, so let's zoom out a little bit. You see that deep desert, right?
Yeah.
If they surround a deep desert with villages, they control the deep desert, and the deep desert gives all of their villages ×2 on their quirks. So
Okay.
so their quirks they happen 3 times. Very cool. They get applied
That's
2
nice.
more times, yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I mean, it's very powerful economically. Very, very powerful. Yeah, and that's Dune for you. You just have to do some fighting and battling and stuff. You have to search more. You have to see more of the wonders. The middle part is
How do
yeah.
I see? Is there 2 polar things?
No, there's one polar sink. You see the one right in the middle.
Oh, this.
Yep. So you can go to on the map, and then you can hover over, yeah, or like you can, yeah,
So
hover
is
over the
this the
special
most
icon.
important-
Hover over the special icon in the middle.
Wait, the special icon. Yeah, this one. Oh.
Yeah, and press B. And then water
Yeah.
extractor. Yep. Hover over water. That's 25 water.
So is this the most important tile on the map?
No, no. I mean, it's really good. 25 water is no joke. It makes it so you can traverse long distances, and you can and you don't have to worry about supplies. You can do a supply drop as a mission,
Mm-hmm.
where you can supply drop an area, and it makes it so
Yeah, I
your
saw
units
that.
don't lose supplies, which is quite nice. But 25 water is just good because you can power up your buildings.
But okay, and there's other like important tiles, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
like special things.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. Adjacencies would just be like with like the spice silos that we were talking about before, maintenance centers. Oh yeah. Yep, always, yeah. Look at you. Not focusing the grenade, but that's okay. You're super strong anyway.
Oh, I should have focused the backline guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're fine. You're fine. You see it. You see that Arrakis butchers in
Yeah,
effect.
yeah, yeah.
Like you're shredding. Okay, we got a free spy. We got another free spy.
Okay, wait, so I put this guy on this, you said?
I mean, for right now, like if you want to utilize some of your operations scavenger team, yeah, but you got to say to yourself, how much am I going to utilize that? You
I
can't
don't know how good that is. But...
Well, scavenger team is amazing, but you don't have intel to support ongoing missions like that. So a general like staple is to always go double Arrakis, because authority is just too good. You just get
and
another.
then maybe I start doing some of the discoveries with the agents. Like I have so many tech ones.
Yeah, yeah. Start clicking on them. We were supposed to click that one ages ago. What were you doing?
I didn't know.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
No. So it takes some time for the agent to go there, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why can't I choose the other one? I have 2 agents.
No.
Is it
It's
the-
only one at a time. No matter how many agents there are.
Okay.
There are certain factions that can do it without agents. A fact, Corino. Gosh, I talk about Corino so much. Corino has all these goodies, man. It's nuts. The Emperor is super
now-
strong.
Now I wait for 1k. I put it to minimum so I get 1k quick. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, that's a good strategy right there. You're fine.
Why is he going down now? Oh, the oppression ended.
Yeah, depression is done. Now we need to pillage a little bit more. But the thing is it's not that bad, because like you're gonna spend this plascrete anyway, in order to put down the refinery. So this is where your resource management skills have to come in handy, because right now you're thinking about 1,000 gold and 500 plascrete, but what are you doing in the meantime? You're capturing a village right now that's going to cost you 400 plascrete in order to put down that
Oh,
refinery.
so the gold doesn't matter right now anyway.
Yeah, so the gold doesn't even matter right now, so we're just going to be chilling until we actually get a stable economy flowing.
I just need to put it a bit more, I guess. I have a go here and put it.
So pause. Yeah,
Oh.
right there. Yeah.
Ah.
So you
Nice
see,
baseball.
but we're in safe mode.
Yeah,
So
the
the
guy gets-
ornithopter is like, hey, get the hell out of there, and you're like, okay. It goes
Where's
back.
the sandworm? I want to see him. Where's the guy?
It's oh no, the sandworm. It only shows up when it's going to actually gobble
okay.
something up. I mean, if you go into the sand with your units, you want your units to die. Like that can happen. It has to be making like I don't know if this is a myth or not, but if if you're doing like rhythm type movements, or you're you know how you click, and you're like doing like you're clicking your units when you don't really have to, it brings them it attracts them even more. You can see them. Yeah. You can see them before the attack. Yeah, the sand does rumble a little bit. You'll see the sand rumbling if they're that close.
Do I put this one?
Yeah, it's 1,000% refinery. When you see the spice, refinery.
No. I'm bigly negative though.
You'll be fine. Just do a little pillaging and you're good. It feels uneasy being at minus 74. I do agree, but like it just takes time. Because pillage economy is just the way to go. I mean, that's just what you got to do as you play Harkonnen. But if you have like different flavors of play, if you want to sim more, Atreides, Corneo are super strong in that area.
It fluctuates a lot. I'm not 100% sure why it's like fluctuating that bad.
Well, because now the minus 20% is gone, right?
Yeah, but it was like minus 70 a second ago. Oh, the minus 20 from... I see.
Yep. Because remember, you're at a plus 100%, then you're at minus 20, and then now you're at 0%. Now you're balanced out now.
Okay, let me pillage.
Chom. Okay, we'll chill here for a second. So, we'll look at the bottom left for right now. You can buy in 5, or you can buy in 20. Self-explanatory there. Okay, These are shares. Top left, on sale shares. There's 188 shares available to purchase from the House's Miner. The House's Miner has pretty much all the shares. Okay? When you buy more, okay, it's going to cost you more later. Like, it costs more for the, more, like if I buy like 20 shares right now, the next 20 shares are not going to be the same price. They're going to cost more, right? If I sell, then it's going to be cheaper to buy. Okay? It's the stock market. Yeah. I mean, that's easy for you.
I already have 1 share apparently. 10 shares. No, 10 whatever. This thing
Oh,
is.
you're balling. As you see, again, House Carino starts with 5%.
Yeah.
Kind of broken. Anyways.
So
So when you're buying these shares, your percentage increases. Okay? As you see above the shares, you'll see markers for 10%, 30%, 50%. When you hit 50%, you win the game.
yeah.
Okay? 10% is pretty good because you get influence production. 2 plus 2 influence production is pretty good. And then you can train mercenaries. Mercenaries are a ranged unit that literally once you click on the mercenaries, they show up like 5 seconds later. They're really fast at recruitment. Really fast. So if you need them in a pinch, they're like really good range units.
Wait, so how does this work? There's 1,000 shares total, and can you lose them once you bought them?
No, you can't lose them. You can't lose the shares once you bought them.
But if I
but wait. But in Congress, you can lose them if there's a resolution. There is resolutions, like such as the elected faction loses 20% of their shares, and they cannot buy shares for 20 days.
So let's say there's 4 players and everyone has 20%, and no one can win the game unless there's a resolution, like in this way.
I mean, if everyone's at 20, yeah, there's no way you can win. If everyone's chomin, no one can win that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
So if someone, but if no one's chomin, and except for one person, that one person is gonna get all of these stocks.
So does this have like an effect on the spice price?
You know,
Any of
that's a
us?
good question. I think it does, but I am not 100% on that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a great question. I also had that question and I haven't had it answered, but maybe you guys know. Okay.
Very interesting.
Okay. So yeah, as you see, you get more bonuses. But like, let's
I'm
go back.
assuming right now I'm not supposed to do that like at all.
Yeah. Well, like go to it. I mean, it just depends. I mean, let's say if you didn't make that 1,000 gold mistake, right? The 1,000 slaughter
Yeah,
mistake.
maybe I could buy it.
Then you could buy a little bit, right? You can kind of like get yourself into there because a good marker is to get to that 10%. Because plus
Yeah,
2
to get
influence
the
production
influence.
is super good. The mercenaries
Yeah.
are just for when you're in a pinch, when you're
Mhm.
just like, oh god, like I don't know, like if the Fremen are attacking and you need like a somewhat of a good line, they're really sneaky. I'll teach you how to play against the Fremen if you want that later. 30% is huge because your military units get power, 15% more power. That's a really good jump. And max influence, that's okay. It's not bad, but it's about that 15% power. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a military building that you build with fuel when you hit 5k hedge, and that gives you 20%. So 15% is pretty good.
And I assume you have to max it out to have like a late game army that can do something.
Yeah. The base exchange is random. Okay. The last yellow tech in the second column. That's just that's buying prices and that's for shares. He was saying he wasn't talking about that. He was talking about if purchasing is going to affect the rate when it changes, like when it changes like every 20 days or whatever, like that changes that, or selling changes that, increases it by 0.1. Yeah, no, he was talking about the shares. He wasn't talking about that one. So what they're talking about, Hannibal, is Chom support. And Chom support, so let's press T. And so in the yellow tree, go down, and then the last tech, Chom support.
Oh yeah, you get
Yeah. That's what they're talking about.
Oh
Well,
yeah. Okay.
but when you buying shares and when you're selling shares,
I mean, I don't think it does. It would probably tell you otherwise.
this, like that one doesn't have any effect right there. But like but if for you're stockpiling stuff, that affects that. Yeah.
Okay, I could build the thing now.
It's random between 1.5 and 2.5. Okay.
Wait, I can't build it because I don't have enough bleem.
You don't have enough what?
I don't have enough
Plastic.
plascrete.
Yeah, plastic.
But
Concrete.
I guess I can
yeah.
put this up a bit.
So yeah, the price is pretty good. Yeah, 2.5 is really good. And as you see, on the top left, where it has like the little below that, just a little bit below that, those little green icons.
Right, the green icons are these.
Yeah. So right now you're getting incentivized to do that, and you got Imperial Satisfaction for paying your spice tax. So this increases every time. This gets 0.1, and then it goes to 0.2, 0.3. So you always get plus 0.1 when you pay your spice tax, which incentivizes you to pay your spice tax. So just continue doing that. Other factions get different rewards.
Wait, I need 221 to pay.
Yes.
Total, right?
Yes, you need so right now your stockpile is how much?
127. Wait,
Yes.
I have 19 days, and I need what? 9. Wait.
So 19 times 6, we're at 114. So that's 114.
Like
So
that's
is that going to be enough?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
more than enough.
1000%. Okay.
I need wait 6 times 19. Wait, it's way too much.
It's fine. Like, and you can also pick up goodie huts and things of that nature. But during this time, you want to pillage. But yeah, keeping that plus, you're always going to be making the spice. You know, +6 isn't bad, but you want to be selling more. You want to be at like a 70-30, 80-20. There's rare cases where I'll have it at like 90-10. It just depends on what I'm going for, but 70, if you keep your spice at 70-30, you're not going to have to worry in the beginning. But if you're trying to optimize, then definitely do like an 80-20 at 2.5 because that's a really good rate.
Okay. I
Okay.
mean, how good does this rate get though?
He said 1.5 to 2.5. So right
This is
now,
the max rate.
2.4 is the you're pretty much at max rate right now because
Yeah,
you have
okay.
0.1 from being Imperial Satisfaction, so you're at 2.4.
So right now it would probably be smart to sell everything and then put this up to like 100% just before I have to pay.
I would just do it at 80-20 right now.
Oh my god, wait, what the hell?
What are you doing? What is this?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what was this? What's going on here? Oh, I used my Bleem!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ah, whatever.
Well,
Yeah, this is a bit unlucky, but I guess I can't cancel it.
that's okay. But we have manpower to put that dude in one of our spice fields. Did we do that yet?
Oh yeah, I think I put 1.
There you
No,
go.
I didn't.
Boom. So now we're getting more. So look at that 4 went to what 5. So that's
Yeah.
good. And then we're gonna get another spice field here too. So we actually can put it down to maybe 90-10. We can try to feel that out a little bit, but yeah. Because we're gonna end up getting 90 spice.
Let's get to business.
So they want spice and no, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. So rebellion happens. Okay?
Uh-oh.
When this happens, you cannot your buildings are not used. So why don't we build some troops and we
Oh,
can
you want me to build new ones?
yeah, just build new ones, then you still can do your pillaging spree out there.
Okay, so I put all of these still to go to the bowl.
I heard you too, crew. What is that? Heard ya?
How much do I need? Like,
Stockpile
many do I
spice
need?
during bad times? Always do.
how much do I need? Like, how many to kill this revolution? What do I
That's
say?
enough right there.
2 is enough?
Yeah. Okay. So now we deploy the harvester. The harvester doesn't automatically
And
deploy.
I need like a new. Wait, how do I deploy?
Click on the harvester.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I need like one of these guys.
Yeah. So you can build another one so the other guys can continue exploring if you wanted to. Did you already put a dude on there? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job.
And then what do I build in here?
Well, let's look at the village quirks. Let's see what you got.
Wait, actually I save. I save for my economic building.
Yeah, you can do that too. You also have a spice pickup. You see it in that village that you were just in?
Yes,
There's a spice pickup. I believe that Discovery is a spice pickup right there. Yeah.
it is.
So if you have a
Oh,
military
so I
unit,
should put like one guy over there.
yeah,
maybe?
so you can just do full, money after that because that'll bring you to what, like 225 maybe. So after you're
I
done
guess.
clearing this out, you can go full money if you want to optimize that way. Also, the more spice you sell, the faster the tax grows.
Oh,
What? Really?
interesting.
The more spice you sell, the faster the tax grows.
Our lives belong to you.
Is it focus fire still?
I think so.
Okay.
We
Good job.
live to serve.
Didn't you have 4 dudes? Where's the other one? Oh, he's
Oh, he's
captured.
going here.
Oh,
Right
oh,
there.
okay. So you just left the homies to fight while okay.
Basically.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's not like
So
they're
keep
dying.
right. So keep right here. So there are quests in the game too. There's an icon to your left. That's blinking. Okay. So there's gonna be these things that pop up periodically throughout the game, right? There's going to be 2 different ways that you can resolve the quest that give you different rewards. Some give you the same rewards, right? Some, like, very few do, right? But it's an executioner, okay? This is your 5K unit, okay? Hold on. Before you claim the reward, there's a thing that you have to... It comes with a plus and a minus, okay? It's good. The executioner is just good, right? But it does cost you upkeep. It's a very powerful unit, but it does cost you. So we wait.
How much? Oh.
I think it's like 15 to 20. Most of these units are like 20 upkeep. Okay.
So I wait.
So as you see at the top right of this portrait thing, right?
Yeah, 31 days.
31 days. So we can capture it. We can take it like later on. But it's just like what
So
benefit,
right now I don't need him.
yeah,
because
it's like
I'm
what
only
benefit
fighting
is it actually going to do for me right now is what we're trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like fighting shit, so I don't need strong units. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Unless if we do the unit right now and clear out the rebel right now.
I mean, the bros are finishing soon, so.
Just look at the action units. Just get him anyway. Just go. Just get him. Just get him.
So where did he
Okay.
spawn?
He's gonna spawn right at the rally point, but we're paused right now. So he goes right there. Bring him in.
Can he do this on his own?
Yeah, he's strong. Oh yeah, he's strong.
Okay.
Let's pillage, get big money, deploy our harvester. Is he on safe mode? Yeah.
I think so. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good job.
The pack is ready.
Now I have a lot of army. Yeah.
Yeah. I think after like the command post or the administrative center, we can build like a command post deal. That wouldn't be too bad. There's also a manpower building that gives you plus 300% or plus 300 manpower stockpile and 30% manpower production. So
Okay.
that's super good too.
And then I guess these guys are supposed to start raiding over here.
Yeah. Though there's another spice field over there to the west.
What? Oh, here. How much does this cost? Can I annex even though I don't own this territory?
Yeah, you can annex it anywhere. It just costs you more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
does.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm like kind of training on it at the moment.
So we have to click to resolve that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
why?
I don't know. I don't.
That's so weird.
It would be nice if it automatically did it, yeah. But it's, I guess in a sense, more interactive. But I don't know. I don't know.
So you're saying the technology ones I should always get with the agents, and then
The technology ones are pretty good, yeah.
what about
Those
something
ones,
like 33 authority?
that one's really good too. Like authority is just amazing. There's ones for like you spend like 1,000 gold for authority. There's the Plascrete for authority ones that we just saw too. But it depends on what you need, right?
I guess. So.
I mean, they are super good, but you do need Plascrete, right? So maybe the Plascrete would be a better option for you. You know, maybe you just need more
see.
building material to get your stuff out, etc. Whatever it is.
And do the villages get stronger? Like right now I have 2 guys that I want to send, and they have 2 militia and 1. I guess I have the bonuses, so I shouldn't.
Yeah,
I should
like
still-
yeah, heal your guys up, and then you can rendezvous back.
Now these 2 I would like to just like go here now. It's done in 0.7 days, so I can. I guess I could just heal them all.
Yeah, you can resupply, and then you can just Yeah, bring them all.
Ready.
So it advances 4 days. By the way, every tech that you do, so advanced engineering is completed. Okay, sweet. Okay.
What
Where-
was this one again?
What
The
are you
Mason-
researching right now? You're researching something right now.
Martial economy.
Hold on. Go
The
back
one-
to your. What are you?
The one you told me to reach. This one.
No, it says 1 on it. That means you're researching
Oh.
something else.
Wait,
click
how do I
click
see
something
it?
else. Let's see.
Maybe this one?
Unpause. Okay.
No, it says 11 days remaining.
Okay, just hover over your technology tree to the right, and let's see what you're researching.
Martial economy?
I guess it is. I don't know why it says 1. It's usually
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I got the thing.
here. Here, right click martial economy. Confirm. Click it. There you go.
Oh, no. Okay,
Okay.
it's just like visual bug.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got half of this one for free, though. Maybe I should go for this one?
Yeah, you're gonna be going down here. Okay, so let's pause again. So with Harkonnen, so usually a lot of the factions, they get their second gear slot at like the Arrakis butchers, like in that part of the tech tree.
Uh-huh.
You get your second gear slot all the way tier 4 on adrenaline addiction.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, there's good reason for that, because Harkonnen's units, if they got second gear slot any earlier, they're already strong as heck, right? So you just have to be really careful on that. But yeah, that's your second gear slot. So it's always good to go over there. And there's also, so, bro, there's resolutions that give you plus 50% development research speed on a certain tech. So when that gets into effect, you beeline for whatever's there. You get the 50%. Okay, research goods, right? Think of it like Civilization, where there's like, you go Congress and like, gosh, I forgot what the Congresses are even like in Civ anymore. It feels weird, but like it just think of it as like you got plus 50% science on Sejong, let's say. You take that and you just run with it, and you just have to, and it's only for top tree stuff or whatever. Like, that's what this is. Plus 50% is nuts.
I mean, I'm thinking this one, though, since, like, I don't know, my economy mind just tells me now.
No,
I
martial
should take
economy
the-
is good. That's what you beeline. This is
Yeah.
usual meta. It's Instill
and
Fear,
then maybe this
Arrakis
one,
Butchers, martial economy, and then you think about, well, what do you need right now? What can you do? Who are your neighbors? Okay, do you need more spies? Do you need more military? Do you need more? Did you need another militia slot for or not militia slot? Did you need another harvester slot? Modular parts can give you another one of those. How is your manpower doing? Can you afford that? Martial economy. The office of order is good, but it does cost you manpower in order to upkeep that, which means you need to build more manpower. You need more recruitment offices. You need more manpower buildings. How are you going to get more manpower buildings? You need more plascrete, right? You need to get that plascrete going on so you can build these more buildings. How are we going to get that
Yeah.
plascrete? Plascrete
That's
building
like-
and getting those discoveries with plascrete. So
Yeah.
there's a cycle that we have to, try to jump
Yeah.
into.
Okay.
How is Arrakis
So the
treating
Fremen are offering you trade agreements and all this. They're asking for spice gold, but they're also giving you a good amount of so if there's like a deal like this, like the AI is going to give you like weird deals. Some are good, some are bad. This would be really good, because what do you need? You need plascrete.
And I need Blastcrete, and
You
I
got
don't
some
need
money to
any
spare, and you can make some of your own spice. And you
I
don't
guess
want
it's-
Fremen on you. That sounds great.
No,
There's
wait.
also buildings you can't build unless if there's a certain material there. Okay, example. Let's go northeast. You see that right there? You see the yellow thing? You see the yellow symbol? There's rare minerals. Excuse me, rare
Processed
elements.
damage.
This gives you 20 Solari production. So this would be good to capture later. There's also things where there's like that's rare elements. There's rare minerals where there's like yeah, that's a special region. So they're gonna give you baller yields, right? And then there's rare minerals where that gives you double plasticrete production. I don't see any around your region at the moment, but yeah.
Handball.
Koopy, what's good? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And I have
yeah.
3 more units now, so they go down here somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, you just continue doing your pillaging sprees, and the thing is like, as you see, this instill fear keeps stacking, right?
Yes.
So that's what you want to do, where you can capture these villages later. All right, this is very unique.
But the question is 3 overkill? Maybe it should just be like 2, and they can do it on their own. Right? Like, I could go like 2, 2, and 2. Maybe it's enough.
Hold on, what was it? It was like, hold on. Oh, it was a cool water resort too. What was it? I still have the card too, because I had the Kalahari. Yes, yes. Who are you? That was a great time, though. Oh, it was for the gaming thing, wasn't it? Max? What? Bro. Oh, your dudes just died. But that's okay. We got 2 small dudes. Those dudes cannot be controlled. Ben was there for the Super Smash Bros. And so was Spence. Yeah. What's up, homie? A long time, bro.
Will these die now? Like after the fight?
It's trippy. Where the hell?
Will these?
Go ahead.
Will these die?
Yeah. So you can't control them, and they eventually will die.
Oh my god.
But
okay, so I just lost a unit unlucky.
Yeah, you lost. But it's fine. I mean, you're gonna be recovering manpower. Those are Cerberus, so they're cheaper. They're not 40. They're 30. So it's good.
So I probably need more plascretes though.
They're supposed to die, yeah, but not die by militia. Let's be honest here. Okay. Sorry.
This has both statecraft, so I guess I should put one.
Yeah, research hub would be really good here, right? The upkeep is 16, yeah, but you're getting the 3, so the upkeep is, 13. Oh, that's right. We did the zombie game. Dude, that game was so gnarly. I remember that. That was such a good game. Good times, bro. Good times. Snapchat. Jeez, dude. I don't even do any social media things except for, like, Twitch and YouTube now these days. I remember that. I totally forgot about that stuff.
How can I help?
Dude, hope you've been well, brother. I hope you've been well too, bro. Always bring out much love to you guys. I just wish the absolute best for you. Like, the world's a wild place, man. I just hope you guys are, I know you guys are surviving. I just hope everything's going, smooth, yeah?
Surviving? Whoa.
This world's crazy these days, homie. You know that. It's getting crazy.
Who does to survive in America?
I guess it's not as hard as other countries. I'm not saying it's harder.
I mean, there are some slums.
Oh, yeah, there is California. Hey, Holy Reaper. Thank you, bro. Thanks. Yeah, I heard that place is. I've seen some. I went to vacation over there, dude. I can't. Not vacation, but I was going to live over there, and dude, thank you so much for the gifted sub, bro. I appreciate that. Stream code days. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's right. I'd have to do that. Thank you, though. Thank you. I love spice, man. He fell asleep in the hammock. Dude, I used to have a hammock in my apartment where it was like I had it inside of my room and my bro what happened? Oh wow, that's actually something I would have on Snapchat too. I had it on one of my memories. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But I had a hammock in my room, and it was the coolest thing. My homie surprised me for my birthday. He put a hammock in my freaking room. No, I'm not living in town. No, I'm living a little bit down south from town. I got away from the city, dude. I was too wild. I was doing mad drugs and
Oh.
and I went to I almost died a few times for sure. Like so my heart just stopped and there was one time where like the yay got like it took a lot of nutrients out of my system. Like it was just deteriorating my body, right? Because I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing anything. I was trying to drink orange juice, and dude, I couldn't even drink anything. I just
Wait,
all I
what
wanted.
were you doing? Like money?
It was just that too, and an MD, and then it was just and then all of the magnesium was like out of my body. Like there was like 0% magnesium or just like this little tiny thing, and my body just goes completely into shock, and it was so gnarly. Yeah. Coming up too much sober. That's awesome, homie. That's good to hear. Substances. Glad you're out of it, dude. I am. Yeah. Once fentanyl came into the mix hard, and knowing that Abraham Lincoln's beard on a penny could kill you, I was out. That's not the only reason. It's just I'm just done. Oh, jeez. Just can't do it anymore, dude. Coffee and water. Dude, I'm even on nicotine gum now. No more vaping or nothing. I'm trying. Hold on, homies. Yeah. I've used all my chances up, homie. What are you doing, Hannibal? Putting buildings next to each other? What is this?
Oh, okay. Sorry. No.
I mean, no, it's fine. It's not that crazy, but like if someone does like
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
someone artillery's near.
there is certain like operations that other players can use. Example, Corneo has orbital strike, which it'll just rain down missiles on a region, and it will last like a whole day of just pure missiles. It'll attack everything though too, including his units. But just
So am I supposed to go annex this?
gaming.
No,
Thank you
next-
for the sub, homie. Thank you, bro.
I almost have enough to annex this. I feel like that might be good.
Oh yeah. But you see it says it has a little 4 on there.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means
4. So I need
there's
some
4 militia.
Maybe I just bring.
So
these
yeah, you
guys
pillage
over.
that, you bring them to the west. Thank you for subbing, homie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tell them
So
to
what
turn
you're
off all
rushing is-
filters at the bottom when zoomed out. Oh yeah, yeah. You can. So when you're zoomed out, there's the filters on the bottom middle of the screen. No, no, I wouldn't turn them all off. I wouldn't turn them any off. But this is how the game looks, right? I usually keep them all on, or like, let me see.
I mean, yeah.
Villages, yeah, and then armies. Not the air. No, 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 no. I probably keep the airfield ones on. So the resupply I don't care about, and I keep the airfield on. And this shows me, and yeah, I keep the army one on too. That's how I play, because I see my military units and stuff. Okay, Psycho. What do you want? What do you want? What makes you happy, huh?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You like that?
Oh yeah, I have a spy. Yeah. Oh, he's here.
Yeah. So remember, I can do in neutral regions that are by controlled regions. So that's literally something that you can do, which you did. It's literally on the border.
It's on the border. Yeah. But
Yeah.
It's not quite in the territory yet. So this is worth rushing before like a cheap territory. Like this one only cost me what 60, and this one costs like 100. Costs 95, but it's probably worth, right? Because
I mean,
spice,
it's spice, right? Like you want to go for the spice. You don't want to wait for the debuff thing. So you bring those guys back. Yep, exactly. Good, good, good. Discovery is investigated.
Oh, I need to resolve. GG.
Mm-hmm. Every technology that you research, right,
Yeah.
is increases the future technologies, any of like all of them, right? Increases them by 3 to 4%.
I have.
So they're
too
not
much-
they're so let's press T for a second. The first line, worth ethics,
Yeah.
survival training, intelligent networks, local dialect studies.
Yeah.
4 days. The second line, 6, then it goes 8, and then it goes 10. Now these
Okay.
increase by 3 to 4% per. Right, some of the late technologies that you'll get are going to take 25 to 30 days, depending on how much research you have, knowledge you
Okay.
have, exactly. So just keep that in mind. So you
Wait,
just don't just
These
don't-
increase how much this costs.
it increases all of them, right?
Wow.
So
Oh, okay, interesting.
so
So,
all-
if you want one of these, you can rush it early, and it's gonna be like cheaper.
you can rush a certain thing down earlier if you like, right? But as you see now,
Yeah.
it's 14 days to research. These things
Yeah,
are getting
yeah.
more expensive, right? So
And probably maybe I save some like currency now to build this in every year.
So
build
the
this-
Office of Orders. So this is a good thing to do. You want to build those in the places that generate you the most yields. You're not going to build them everywhere, because that means that they're not good. You don't want 100% 20. You want 100% 80 or 100, right?
So I will also have a village probably that just has like military buildings to like decrease my army maintenance and stuff. You know, with like military quirks, probably, right? It's
You
like
you want
specialized.
so just to start out, what I would do with you is just do 100%. Just do the Office of Orders on your spice fields.
Okay.
Okay, because you got to know that when you are under rebellions, you're not getting any yields. Wait, why is your resource icons off? Zoom out. Oh, yeah, put those on. No, zoom out again. It's the flag. Zoom out again. Flag it. There you go. You want to see how much they're producing, unless if you don't like that icon.
Yeah.
I like. I have decimals on my yields. So so what you want to do is just put those on there, because you will run into where you have like no water, like when they're oppressed, that means you're not generating water as well, which means when you're out fighting, you're not gonna get
Oh, I see. I
like
see.
you'll get low supply at the worst moments too. So you need to
I
be
see, I
really
see.
mindful right there.
Okay. So I wait for office. So I save resources now and wait for office here for martial economy to finish.
Yeah, one sec, I'll be there. I try not to do collectors and villages with opposite order. Yeah, that's hard to do, but it's I mean, luckily, like, there's only 2 win regions there, but, like, example, this spice field that he has to the left side, like, that he's going to get, has 5 wind. And it has, and so you're going to put that on there regardless, right? Because that's just a good region to put it on, but you're also going to put an opposite order there, too, and generate mega yields, and you're just going to have to run with the deficit, you know, when it happens with rebellions. And so Hannibal, with don't mix with the office, yeah, but the spice fields do, right? And that's what we care about, is the spice fields. It's hard, it sucks, but, like, yeah, spice is nice. Let me see, what was I gonna say? Let me get back on my train of thought. We're gonna go for the spice right here. We're gonna cap that. We're gonna hit 5k here after we capture this. 5k, so let's capture that. Make sure the range unit's in the back when that happens.
Conveyors of destruction.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Heavies. Okay. So you're wrecking all these guys. Okay, that's good. Your village. So these rebels are gonna get stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what we have to watch out for. So let's cap that. So go to the east side, or go to that east village, the spice field. Just go to anything, right? So your militia that you have in. Okay. Click on that. On the militia that you have in there. Okay. So generally, so all the militia costs 10 manpower except for heavy militia. They cost 25. Think of heavy militia as better militia. That's just what they are. They're heavier militia. Okay.
Okay.
So go to the top one. Go to the top militia. Okay. Now, as you see, you can see it in stats purely. That's 300, right? I think that says 300. It says 300, and then it says 4 armor.
Yes.
And the other one is 6 armor and 400. Yeah. So it's just better. Later on in the game, when you have a lot of manpower to spend, you're gonna put heavies into everything. You're not gonna mix and match. You're not gonna do range and stuff because you're versing against regular players. Okay, regular players are just going to wreck, you know, little compositions or whatever. Because what they're going to do is, like, if you put range and demolition in there, they're just going to focus those and just annihilate those quicker. What you need is, you need stalling power. Okay, you need things.
So I can come with the main units.
Yeah, then you can come with the main units. There are some, like, you're going to have like 6, possibly 7 slots of militia later on in the game, where it is extremely hard to take down that village. Okay, so you can, and if it's a really good village, or if they have to travel a good amount to get there, then they're going to then you could set an operation over there. You can do sleeper agents. Dude, sleeper agents is such a sick ability. Go to your attack. Go to your mission screen to the far right.
My mission screen, what?
To the far right. Yeah, espionage, yeah. Now, scroll down to... Oh, no, you can do sleeper agents. It's actually right there. Any non-temporary, non-mechanical units have a 50% chance to spawn a sleeper agent. So your soldiers and their soldiers, right, spawn a unit for you. Which is like it's like a free Cerberus in a way.
Okay.
Okay, so there's more and more that come out there. By the way, let's capture that village really quick and let's get to spice. So I'm pausing it. I'll show you what I mean. So you see the green thing popping up? That means you have to, now the green says you need to click something to research.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we said this.
We can do, let's go to modular parts. Let's get our economy rolling a little bit more, because that adds another slot towards our guys. And then that means we have enough Do you have 50% off building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So we can do a little bit of red. Let's do a command post. You know, we got some good
Command post?
military.
So I want to go for 3 red first, then, or
Yeah. Go 3 red first. So there's recruitment center, which is really good. There's command post that is really good. We can do either one of those. Like I usually go manpower first, and then I'll do command post. But 30% more to your manpower is just super good.
why not yellow first? Like right now, I'm not really fighting that much, or am I? Like,
I mean, you can go for yellow if you like, right? But that means you need to search more yellow text, and we would have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what you've been researching, because right now you can't do 3 yellow because you only have 2 yellow available. And you want to wait for Chome integration for one of your yellows. So let's go to yeah, nice. Let's press T for technology. And let's go to Chome integration, which is below modular parts. Like hover over it.
yeah, I got it.
So let's press B and hover over
this-
Chome branch.
Oh,
So
yeah,
when
that's
the
pretty good.
spice rate is at least 2.2, you get 0.8 extra. Okay?
Okay.
Super good. That means you sell your spices more valuable, you know, when it's sold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start getting really good yields, which means this is what you want in one of your yellow, you know, tags. Okay. Got
Now I need
extra.
to wait for Blast Creeks.
We got extra building slots because of the Office of Order. So right when we research that, now we got another militia slot. So we can start putting heavies in there.
Oh, you want to put heavies now?
Yeah, you can just start putting your heavies in there. We want to start getting that going. Because later on, we're going to change these all to heavies.
No, I just need to wait for Blast Creek, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, press unpause it, and then we're going to wait until taxes are done, and then this is captured. Yep, you're good. Just keep it unpaused. Yeah, you can do that too, Norm. Yeah, I'm just giving him like I love spies too. We can do Chome. Okay. Unpause and let's get to that tax thing.
What tax thing? Oh, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, taxes are gonna be completed.
What's this? Oh, this is just. Am I losing this?
It ain't looking good, is it?
Heavies maybe was finished. So, can I bring anyone back?
Just go on pillaging and bring, and then just make a couple of soldiers over there.
Oh yeah, I can just make. I lost this guy, so really good idea to make one again.
Yeah, another trooper. That sounds good. It should be fine, actually. Yeah. When you're taking something adjacent to someone, make sure you know where their military is at. And
adjacent to this guy.
and right now, splitting your troops up to pillage is fine, but make sure you're splitting up evenly on comps. So now you got 3 melee units right there, but on the other side you have 3 range units right here. So this is yeah. So
That's actually bad. That's actually really bad.
Yeah. But just
I might lose this one. Maybe.
I would just back off actually, because they're just gonna take massive damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna take really big damage just because they have a grenadier or grenadier in the back or whatever that's giving you -2 armor.
They chase me.
I don't know if you can get negative armor actually, but I'm not sure. Okay. You should do fine right there. I mean, you might that might die, but you're gonna have some soldiers coming in the back line here in a little bit, and it's gonna get stalled in damage. Because when they get to like 30% health, you get additional armor on your militia, but you get less attack speed or something like that. You become less effective on the attack. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Pause. We hit 5K. Go to Armory. Executioner. Okay. So the first one is good, but you get the first one later, right? Meat armor is where it's at. So you get minus 150 health, but you lose 1 stack of Bloodthirsty. So you get Bloodthirsty when a unit dies next to you, right? Oh, they revamped it. It was 50 health. Now it's 40 health instead of dying. Okay. I think they patched it. So what ends up happening is they don't die. Like the sleeper agents, the Cerberus, right? The splitting units, things are always dying. Something's dying. They are getting an insane amount of health. Or they just don't die. They have like 20 stacks. And so every time they get to 0, they just heal. They get to 0, they just heal. Okay? They become extremely annoying units. Now the one to the way left of that is a hibernation breastplate. Now if they don't have any stacks, now they just become extremely strong, like beefy units because of plus 10 armor, which is really good. They don't attack as fast, but they're just waiting for those blood stacks. And then once they get the blood stacks, then they start attacking fast and they just become annoying. Okay?
I see.
The only thing that can counter these units effectively is the Sardaukars from the Carino units, which have execution ability, which if they're below a certain percentage of health, they'll just execute the unit, which will bypass the executioner's ability to stay alive.
It's really cool in the lore where they can like control them with the voice, like in the battle. There's just one dude, singing in the voice, and they all, run at his will.
Oh, I haven't read the lore, so I read a little bit, but yeah, not too much. But we will stop there. Okay.
Wait, but what do I get with 5K? Wait, what do I get? Again,
50 for pillaging, and then after killing 20 non-mechanical enemy faction units.
so it has to be one of these guys.
Yes, yes. It can't be just regulars. Otherwise, it'd be too OP. But we're going to stop there. I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to hang out with my girl for a bit, and then I will be back streaming later on. But
it was fun talking to you. Maybe we play more later.
Yeah. Hopefully you're liking the game. Hopefully I, taught you as much as I could in the period of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a single player for sure.
Yeah, and experience other factions and read up, bro. And you have such a top shelf, gaming mentality mind on these things. You're just gonna explode on this. Like it's so crazy. Like there is so many fun styles.
Popular game? Is there like a lot of games?
There is a lot of games. There's a great community for it too. I've been playing this game every day. Like it's insane. And there's and all the factions are different. Like not one faction's the same. Like they might have a couple of things that are kind of the same, but they play extremely differently. So like Harkonnen is just like he's chome, he is military, things of that. Espionage, like assassination's a whole nother deal too. We can get into that later. But that's really cool. Yeah, they just play differently. It's so cool. And yeah, I don't know. I'm addicted to the game.
It seems like an amazing game.
It is. It's way in depth.
That was fun talking to you, brother.
Yeah, much love, bro, and you have a great day, all right?
Yeah, you too. See you around.
You too. Peace.